And we're live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to Pink's Garage live stream Wednesday night. How's everybody doing? Hope it's all good. There's the TV catching up to me. Let's make sure it's fully caught up. As caught up as it can be. It always lags behind the live just a little bit. Oh, we got two people in here already. Welcome to the live stream. How's everything? How's it going? Yeah, I'm watching on my TV. I couldn't add in the chat here either. That's why I keep my phone with me when I'm on live streams and watching on TV. I just use the phone for chatting. Okay, boy, Zach, how's it going? Excuse me, long time no see, Zach. How's it been? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything's going okay with you. Everything's going okay with me for the most part. Oh, who else we got in here? We got a couple people in here. It looks like. Anyway, what up, Bama? Welcome to the live stream. Started it earlier for people so that they can come in that don't want to have to be up so late. Hopefully I'll end it a little earlier tonight too so I can get sleep because I didn't get to sleep very early last night. I was up till like 1 a.m. Which wouldn't be a problem if I didn't have to get up by 6. But I do. So, but I did it to myself. I was watching a movie and I just didn't want to shut it off. Sad thing is, it's a movie I've actually seen before. It's just been a couple years. And it was on YouTube, no commercials, and pretty high quality. I was quite surprised. What's up, Mob? How's it going? Oh man, my dinner is not sitting well. It was just two like wraps, Instead of sandwiches, it was ham, cheese, lettuce, and onion wrapped in a tortilla. But it's just not sitting well. Of course, I haven't eaten a lot today, so could be it. It's a beautiful day again today. It's still 64 degrees outside. It's not much warmer than that in the house. Long day at work, yeah, I bet. Yeah, I just had my dinner a few minutes ago too, but I didn't have anything like normal because I forgot to take something out to be able to cook tonight. So I took, what's up, Altered Stanks? So I took something out for tomorrow night. Looks like I'm going to be having country ribs again, which I really love. I just got to make sure I have enough barbecue sauce. I should. I just cook them up in our little countertop toaster oven there. Turns out pretty good usually. And at the end, I just turn the broiler on to baked pork chops and green beans. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, sounds real good. Yeah, tomorrow night's pork for me, but won't be chops. Tomorrow will be the country ribs. Hey, look who we got here. It's dark there, Bama.
Yep, just got dark.
It's so dark. Now that you're here, I can go back to this.
Hello and God bless America.
Yeah, I if you noticed in the title of this thing, I'm working on the Mustang again. I actually got some more work done on it this week.
Yeah, I think what you said that the other day on, was it Car Mobs or who was it?
That was last night, or was it? Yeah, I guess night before last on Mob.
Yeah, not for last. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a little bit more yesterday, but not much. And I ended up talking to Cooler on the phone and figuring out exactly what I had to do to get that thing off my car. And I won't be able to do it by myself unless I can rig up something to use the cherry picker to lift the thing because it's heavy. But
yeah, I
didn't reply because I watched it on my TV and I didn't have my phone in my hand. But I did see your new carbon fiber wheel. It's pretty sweet.
Well, you got to do like I did when I took the steering box of that 68. I used the hitch on the Nissan with a rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Tied it off, took the bolts out, and released it really easy, and maneuvered it around and untied it again and let it on the ground.
well, for me, it's just lifting it up,
Yeah.
off the engine. And I got a cherry picker, so that's not a problem. It's just I got to rig up a way to hook it up because I don't want to damage it either, and I want it to come up even. So I figure with the cherry picker, using a chain and like 4, maybe 2 small chains that I have, and 4 bolts into it, I can just catch it at each corner and then hook those up. And just use the bolts that came with it plus some washers to go into the chain.
Yeah. Well, at least you got a cherry picker.
Hook it at the corners. Yeah. I've had that cherry. I bought that. It's the 2-ton Harbor Freight one, and I bought it years ago, back when they were under $200.
Yeah.
And I've had to replace the main cylinder on it. I had to replace it once.
Yeah. I had one.
I put the heavier duty cylinder. I know you did. Yours decided it wanted to pretend it was a bird and fly away.
It wanted to land under the Mustang.
It's so dark down there.
I know, man. I know it's dark in the friggin' house.
It's not just that. Is I have the dark background. I'm in dark mode, and so it's black. And if I hadn't been looking down there, I wouldn't have seen Mob or Bama when he came in.
I figured I'd hop in for a little bit, say hello, see how everybody's doing.
Oh, hello. Let me turn this up. I had the volume turned down.
Yeah, man, my steering wheel showed up yesterday. I was all excited.
Oh, God.
Oh, yes.
Good.
Saw that.
I like that red. The red line in the center and the red stitching is beautiful.
Right? They're all, like I said, they're all made to order. So you can have like 4 different types of lines. You can have like 10 different stitchings. You can have suede, leather, rubber. So I fucking was like, screw it, let's go all carbon with suede and red stitching. I figured that'll set off the interior really nice.
So that's actual suede, not the Alcantara?
It's Alcantara.
Okay, because I was going to say suede will wear out way faster than Alcantara, and Alcantara is basically fake suede.
Right.
It's made to mimic suede, but last longer, be stronger.
Works for me, man.
Oh, I love Alcantara. It's a good compromise between suede being made out of, I think suede's made with what, leather?
Yes, the backside of leather.
Yeah. And Alcantara is the same feel, but won't wear out as quickly. And for a steering wheel, that's a good thing,
right?
Yeah. I love the GT 350 one I have in mine. Right. It was such a huge bump for the stock GT wheel because it's bigger, and so it's easier to grip, and it feels better. And the only thing I did to it was I changed the black stripe in the middle to red by doing a leather dye on it.
Right.
What's up, Zach?
Yeah, I am super duper stoked, man. I can't wait to put that thing on.
Yeah, I wish I could afford something like that. Those are spendy.
Yeah, normally it was friggin' $900, but they gave me 10% off because I bought it during this friggin' like New Year's sale they had going on.
So what's that? 810?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Karma, if you don't mind, just send me one. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Shit.
He's a shit.
The one thing I like about this wheel versus my OEM stock steering wheel is it has a flat bottom to it.
Yeah, that is nice. You don't know how nice that is until you get one. And then you're like, oh, wow, that clears my... Now, the only problem with it is if you ever like steering with your knees, you got to lower your steering wheel all the way to do it.
Well, like I said, this gives me a lot more leg room, which I'm really excited about.
It is really nice to get that leg room when you're tall.
Right.
So, Mob, you talking about the outer ring is flat or the back side of the...
Yep. The bottom side of the ring of the steering wheel is flat.
So, yeah, round with a flat bottom, like most of the sports cars. I think the GT's like that. The 350's like that too, isn't it?
Oh, yeah?
Or the 500, one of them.
No, the 500 is not that way. The 500 has a real round steering wheel.
Yeah. Huh. I swear I have one with a flat bottom in there. Maybe I'm thinking of the Focus.
Oh, okay.
The RS has that.
Right.
Maybe.
Sounds
Mm.
good, Zach.
It's not working right now. I could go out there and look, but I'm lazy, and that's a lot of work to walk all the way.
Well,
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that.
I can't get the steering wheel, but I got homemade banana pudding and that, so I'm good.
Ooh,
Ooh,
homemade banana pudding? You mean
yep.
like with the vanilla wafers and stuff in it,
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, hell
and
yeah. That's
and,
good shit
and
right
real
there.
chunks of banana?
Oh yeah.
Man, I'm jelly.
Yeah. She made it about 45 minutes ago.
Oh, I love
Mm.
that stuff.
Nice.
I'll be
That,
waking up about
and then
2:30 wanting some more.
there's another one I've had where they use whipped cream and strawberries and the banana pudding and mix it all together, and it's just so good.
Oh yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah, that's not good for us old men.
No, it's not good for us, but
But guess what? I'm going to eat it.
uh, I don't have any. I think I got some Reese cups left in there in the freezer. I had a zero bar the other day. I hadn't had one in so long, and I
Oh
forgot.
my God, dude. That was my favorite as a child.
I couldn't believe how good those are. I also had a Snickers peanut butter. Those are really good.
The for
That,
some
that
reason for me,
zero
the
bar,
zero bar was excellent.
that zero, but it was like one of the king size, but it came in like four chunks, four little squares. You know, sharing size is what they called it. But all the candy bars I bought were like that. That's something new, I guess they're doing, which
Yeah.
it kind of screws you because you get this huge bar, but it's actually smaller than what the solid bar was.
Oh yeah.
What's up, barbecue Mike? So I
Barbecue
think
Mike, what's up,
they're
buddy? Good
probably
to see you,
charging the
bro.
same amount for less candy and making it shareable size. You know,
Well, I didn't eat a lot of candy as a kid, but my two pieces of candy was the almond joy and the zero.
see, I wasn't a huge zero fan as a kid. I guess because they weren't really around, I didn't see them.
I never heard of a zero candy bar.
What?
I've had them for years.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, Mob, you need to get one time.
Yeah, I love Almond Joy and Snickers. Those are my two favorite.
Yeah, almond joy. I actually like mounds too, even without the
Oh
almonds.
yeah,
But I prefer
I
the
like
almond.
The,
Mounds too.
Um, but
what?
Snickers, the peanut butter Snickers are really good too. What was that we had the other day? It was a
Pinks, what more or less the zero bar was like a white chocolate with a
I
caramel
don't
inside.
know that that is actually white chocolate.
I know, but that's what I'm trying to explain the
It's
caramel.
it's kind of it looks like white chocolate on the outside, but it doesn't taste like white chocolate. It
Huh.
tastes like candy. Butterfingers. That was my
What
weakness as a
color
kid.
was the wrapper?
It's blue and silver. I think.
Yeah, it's the majority of it's silver, but I think all the zero is wrote in blue. I think.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so. I had it the other day. It's been a couple days, so
Oh my God, I don't want to buy them because I eat every one of them.
yeah. I know. I stick them in the freezer so they're harder to eat fast. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do that with almost all my candy. But I will
Slow you
say,
down a little bit.
even even the Snickers peanut butter frozen was not hard to eat because the peanut butter stuff in it didn't get solid like everything else does.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was kind of different. You know, well, Reese cups don't get super solid in the freezer either.
Right.
But the zero is because the caramel is fucking excellent. Excuse my
Oh yeah,
language.
caramel will turn into friggin' a brick when it's frozen.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, but I didn't freeze them.
Right.
Yeah, most people refrigerate. I freeze.
Right.
Mostly
Barbecue
because
5-0.
sometimes I'll have it sitting next to me and I
I'm a
don't
big
want to.
fan of Butterfinger too, just not my top two. That's all.
Oh, Butterfinger when I was a kid was one of my probably my favorite candy bar.
Yeah, probably in my top three, top four. I like Butterfinger.
Yeah, I was a Butterfinger and Mountain Dew guy in high school. That was breakfast to me. And on the way to school, I'd stop at the store and I'd pick up a large Butterfinger, which
Right.
were not that big compared to what they have now, but
Right.
full size Butterfinger and a 1 liter Mountain Dew. And I'd drink that and eat that on the way to school, and it'd be gone before I got there because you couldn't take the soda into class.
Yeah, and it cost you about 95 cents.
Probably total.
Badass.
And I do that every day. That was just horrible. I didn't have time for breakfast. You know, I had a decent drive to school. It was a good, I don't know, 15, 20, easily 20-minute drive on the back road. And that's only because I flew down the road. I did not do the speed limit. If I did, I'd have been late every day.
Yeah, just today when I left work, right, there was a major accident on the freeway that I always used to go home, so I couldn't take that way. Then there's a Plan B road which is called Grand River, and that'll take me home, but the speed limit's like 55. That road was completely closed. I had to turn ways on because I didn't know how I was even going to get home today from work.
Why was that road closed?
They decided to remove a bridge in the middle of winter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good idea because it takes them longer to fix it in the middle of winter.
Right. So
If
yeah, I
they
told my
don't,
wife, I said, if I would have not had GPS on my phone, there's no way I would have made it home tonight because I don't know how to get home without using those two roads.
I think I know the two roads you're talking about too. The ones that come into your house.
Um,
See, the
what?
big accident was on the main freeway, right?
Yeah, like someone died, big accident.
Yeah, yeah. And then I can almost just assume which way the back way is from your house as
Oh
my
yeah.
brain is working right.
And then somebody decided to crash right from the power plant. I'm like, what the hell was wrong with you? The speed limit's 30 miles an hour. Like, what were you doing?
When speed limits get down to 30 and below, I slow down.
Right?
I do the speed limit. Now 45 and above, I'm kind of iffy on those roads.
Right.
Barbecue, what's up?
What was that, Bama?
Oh, I was saying, hey to Mike.
Oh,
I just saw his chat.
yeah. He did say silver and blue too. He agreed. The zero bar. Mob, if you're ever in a candy mood and you're just at the store and you see one like at a Walmart or something,
Right.
pick one up. Just a
All right.
regular size one and try them. They're really good.
Oh,
Oh,
hell
I've forgotten how
my
much I
third
like.
favorite candy bar is a whatchamacallit.
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
you like
yeah.
those too. I haven't seen one.
Yeah,
But
Snickers, Almond Joy, and a whatchamacallit. Those are probably my three favorite candy bars.
Yeah, Almond Joy because of the damn coconuts. Not, oh my God.
God, yes, coconut. Now if
Coconut and
they make
almonds are a good combination.
when they have
What's the other one? Almond Joy.
Mounds.
Huh?
mounds.
Mounds.
I could take either one of them.
So
True.
when they have
True.
those in dark chocolate, those are my favorite.
Yeah, Mounds is dark chocolate. Almond Joy is milk chocolate.
Yeah,
Yep.
they have made almond joy with dark chocolate before.
Really?
Yes, it's like those special runs, kind of like you'll find a dark chocolate Reese cup every now and then.
Oh, yeah. I
Well,
got you.
you can get the Reese's and white chocolate. I love them.
I am not, I've gotten them with when the Reese eggs, the Easter eggs. I'll eat those. They're okay. They're not my favorite. I don't like white chocolate that much.
Oh, see, that's why I can't buy nothing like that because I'll eat it all up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
like
see, I'll
white
eat
chocolate,
them.
but it's not my favorite.
Yeah, it's okay, and I know I like it more now than I used to. I used to wouldn't even bother eating them.
Right.
But I guess I got a love for white chocolate with the white chocolate macadamia nut cookies.
Ooh.
And if you throw some craisins in there, you're even better. Oh, look who's here! What's up, Broken Tool?
Oh, how you doing? I was
What's
All
just
going
right,
on?
we got to move on from the
Buddy?
food, Pink. So I got no candy. So let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. I don't really have much any left in me either. What had happened is I stopped. I was hungry, or I wanted something to snack on the other day, and I stopped at Love's on the way home because it's right up the road. And I stopped at Love's to pick something up, and I ended up buying all that candy.
no, I bought cookies the other day because my parents come up to visit me, and my dad likes cookies. Completely forgot to give them to him. Now I got a bunch of cookies laying around. It's like pecan sandies, Probably
Ooh,
the healthiest,
Ooh,
the
bring 'em
healthiest
down.
those
thing you
are
can get.
bomb with milk, dude.
Bring them on down. I'll eat them.
You need to come
Smell
get
'em.
them because I'm going to end up eating them, and I don't need to eat them.
No, I don't either. But
No, just mail them. Just mail the mob.
Yeah.
Mail them the mob.
oh, throw some milk in there with it too.
Yeah,
Send
you don't
Oh, dude,
mind.
pecan sandies and milk. Oh my god.
oh yeah. Okay. So I've got another thing is the chocolate chip cookies. you buy in the blue package. I buy the cheap version at Aldi that or no name brand that costs less than half as much and tastes exactly the same.
Is that the one that has the caramels in it and everything?
No, it's just regular chocolate chips.
Oh,
Chocolate
chocolate chips. I thought you
The
were talking about
crunchy
M&Ms.
chocolate chip cookies. Well, I can't remember what they're called. Chips Ahoy.
Oh,
Chip
okay.
Oh, okay.
But I buy
Thanks,
I buy a
I
no
asked
name.
you nicely to move on from the damn desserts.
I know, but I'm just saying those and milk is like one of my favorite cookies of non-homemade ever. It just they make me happy.
Well, then,
That's all
Pete,
that
you
matters.
remember, you're old enough to remember the chips cans. Remember them? Charlie's chips?
Yep.
Oh, my
This
God.
got started because of you, Bama, and talking about your damn banana pudding.
Okay, well, I stopped. Now he's blaming it on me.
You actually have.
It's all Bama's fault.
Yeah. He just said it.
Yeah, it's okay.
But you remember
Yeah,
Charlie's chips, right?
Yeah.
They
Been
would
a
bring
while.
them to the door in a big old metal can and sit on your front porch.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So I haven't seen those in
Ugh.
30 years.
Yeah.
Easily. I mean, probably last time I saw those was when I lived in North Carolina, so earlier than 1990.
You could get what? Just regular chips, popcorn, pretzels. It went on and on.
You could get a mix of those separated. Oh, it was awesome. My parents used to get that stuff.
But the thing was, that stuff was good. It's not like it is now. I don't care
No.
what nobody says. I know I'm old, but it's still not the same.
Back then, the sweet stuff tasted better and wasn't near as bad for you, in my opinion.
Right.
It had less preservative in it because the stuff was fairly fresh. It had less corn syrup and more sugar. I mean, they used corn syrup, but it was a different type. It wasn't as processed as it is now. What's up,
Yeah.
Cooler?
You have to get Carmel, but have to look that up and even know what we're talking about, probably.
Right. What's up, Cooler?
Butterfingers. Yeah, any of that stuff I like. I don't buy it because I'll eat it.
Yeah.
Chips are
Right.
like sun chips. I'll love me some sun chips.
Oh, sun chips aren't that bad for you, but they're not that good for you either.
No,
But
way,
they're not
way
that
too many
good for you
carbs.
either.
Sure. I mean, if I would eat a normal amount, but I'll eat a normal amount and then 10 minutes later eat another normal amount, right?
Yeah, problem I have.
And then all of a sudden the bag's gone. It's like, well, that's what I'm supposed to eat with my sandwich all week, and they're all gone.
Yeah. Now I like the regular sun chips. Now I like them.
I like the garden salsa, and there's that black bean
The
and
garden salsa. And no, I did not, Cooler. I didn't get it off. I got distracted by something else, and my ADD took over, and I didn't get concentrated on it.
He got distracted by the chocolate chip.
Yeah.
No, this was last night. I got distracted. It was getting kind of warm in the garage because it was warm yesterday. So I ended up just taking off on my scooter and riding up and down the street to cool off.
You know what? It did get a little bit warm the other day, but I did not turn my air conditioning on. It's like, I don't care how hot it is. I am not turning it on yet.
Well, you could make a trip Friday, Cooler, but I have to work, and I don't get home until 3 o'clock. If I remember to get out of the, and I'm not stopped by somebody, like I didn't get out of there until 3:30 today, and I been done at 2:30. I should have been on my way home at 2:30.
It was cold down here today.
Really?
What,
70 degrees?
78.
I thought you said it's going to be cold down there in 68 or something.
Today was 76, so it was setting records. What's up, Salt?
Man, you guys are dicks.
It's setting records. It's getting ready to cool off again. Don't worry about it.
No, it's
It was
been cool off.
50 the last 2 days, and today it was a high of 40.
It
We're
was
going back to the 50s next week.
72, 73 here. It's real nice.
Nobody likes anybody who brags,
Well, I'm going to brag. It's 78.
78's good up there.
So
You're close to 80
Saturday,
when you're down on the other side.
Yeah, I'm over this cold ass weather. I'm just grateful that it's been above freezing at this point.
Well, it's not above freezing every night here. It got pretty cold not last night.
Salty, what's up, brother?
Yeah. Hey, barbecue. Hey, Salty.
Mr. Salty. Hey, Broken Tool Garage, did you see the new carbon fiber steering wheel I posted yesterday?
I saw the thumbnail. I hadn't got to it yet.
Man, they did a really nice job when they made that thing.
Yeah, is that all? What was that? All just custom, brand new, or they rewrapped your steering wheel?
Nope,
Or?
all custom, brand new. They took them a month to friggin' make it. They do. They only make them to order.
Well, I'm
Shit.
gonna go look now because you know how the videos pile up, and if you don't watch something, oh, I'll come back and get it, and then more videos pile up and never watch it.
But
Right.
the thing is, though, Broken Tool, car mods are earlier before you jumped up here. Everybody jumps on the live stream, gets a free one.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a
yeah?
fucking liar.
I
Mike's
didn't say
Garage, buddy. Thanks for joining us this evening. Good to see you, bud.
Yeah, I really didn't feel real good. I don't know what it was, but my energy level today was just nothing. But the last 2 days has been crazy. Maybe that's why. So,
Yeah.
been working out about Monday. I was out in the garage at 9 o'clock, and it's like I got to stop and go to bed. You know,
Right.
some job thing.
I know. Being an adult sucks sometimes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like I'm getting.
Unless you work for the federal government, then you're good.
Well, depends on what part, not the military part.
Well, okay, I take that back.
So I recorded a video yesterday
Yeah.
or day before and decided I'm going to redo it because I was trying to do a review on my endoscope that I bought, and it damn thing works great. I'm actually shocked at how well it works. Because it's a Vivor. It was cheap.
I have absolutely no clue what you're talking about.
You know what? I bought several of their tools, and I hadn't had anything that I bought from them that I hadn't liked. You know, I got tractor parts.
I've liked everything I've gotten. What'd you say, Mob?
I said I have no idea what you were talking about.
An endoscope?
No?
Yeah, what is that?
The camera that you can stick down things, the little guy.
Oh, a boroscope.
Well, borescope or endoscope. This one's called an endoscope.
I've never heard that term before, but okay. Now I'm with you.
And this one has 3 cameras on it. It's got a forward facing and a left and a right.
Yeah,
Did
that's
you do
cool.
a video on that or something? I
What's
could have
that?
swore I saw you talking about it, or was that in last week's live or something?
It was in Mob's Live, I think, or somewhere.
Oh, okay. It's like I know you was talking about that.
It might have been last week that I said I was going to do the review on it. Well, I tried doing it with my camera holding it, and it just I couldn't piece it back together well enough because I'm trying to do 3 things and hold a camera at the same time.
A cheap Walmart tripod.
I have a tripod. I just didn't know where it was yesterday, and I
know
just
exactly where mine is. I'm usually kicking it out of the way in the garage.
Oh no, I've got a couple of tripods. I just needed to find. I need to find my big one because my big one has the phone holder attached to it right now.
Oh yeah,
and it's an Amazon Basic, but it's a really nice tripod.
Yeah, actually, my nice tripod has my my camera mount on it, but this doesn't do very good video. It takes great pictures. It's a Pix Pro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing for pictures, but it can do video, but not real
So
good.
I used to do all my videos with my Sony mirrorless, the A5. Their first mirrorless camera, which I still have. It worked great. I used to do all of that, but it just became a hassle. I had to download it. If I do it on my phone, I can just do everything on my phone. I don't have to go to the computer.
It just makes things so convenient.
I did one of my videos on the phone, but I still got to download it to my computer. So it's,
I don't. I just edit it in the YouTube app, in their their YouTube Studio or whatever it's called. What is it called?
I don't know. I'll continue using mine.
YouTube Create. It's called YouTube Create. If I do it on my computer, I use Shotcut.
What's up, Mike?
It's a lot harder to use.
Read Mike's comment.
I just saw it. And the script goes down a throat. Yes, I understand that's but they call it an endoscope, and I've seen them called endoscopes all over the place, even the ones made for engines and stuff. They're just calling them an endoscope. A borescope is a type of endoscope, I believe.
Oh, I just saw it.
Is it a brand name?
Well, no, endoscope is a thing. it's
Yeah.
generally they use an endoscope to look in bodies and all that stuff too. But
Alrighty then.
it's just a camera.
Right.
Yeah, I just saw it. I just scrolled up. I didn't know what you was talking about, but I see it now.
And a shitty scope looks at the pooper.
That's funny.
City who?
Shitty walk. Welcome to a shitty walk. But I'm just looking at the name on it. It calls it an endoscope. That's what I go with. But I don't remember where I bought it. Whether I may have bought it directly from Vivor or I may have bought it on Amazon. I'm not sure. I have to look that up. But
Yeah.
I actually really liked it. It's got built-in memory, so I was actually able to take a video with it.
Right.
And I didn't have a SIM card in it, so it's got some built-in memory. But it's got a big, bright, 5-inch screen on it.
Yeah,
Nice.
I like that company. I bought some stuff from them.
Yeah, they don't make any of their own stuff, but they just
Oh
brand it.
yeah,
Like the spring compressor I have from them worked great. Even though people give me hell online about how I used it, and
Well, did it compress the spring?
it compressed the spring. They're all like, "You could hurt yourself. You put your head over top of it." I'm like, "Yeah, but it wasn't compressed when I did that. It wasn't going to be able to fly off and hit me.
Right.
I'm not an idiot."
Yeah, there's always that one person.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Oh yeah.
The screen's bigger. Well, yeah, it's bigger than Salty. I couldn't see
Yeah.
it. Salty size.
yeah. You need a screen to see salties.
Another thing that's nice is it plugs into the top with a USB-C connection, but it's got a lock on it. So when you plug it in, it locks in. You have to pull a button to be able to unplug it. So it won't come
Oh,
undone.
okay.
And it's got a really nice, I have to uncurl it and straighten it out. It's really nice, stiff cord on it. But yeah, I'll get the video eventually and y'all can watch and see it.
Yeah, I don't like doing product videos. They're hard. I'm not good at it. I did that heater video. It actually got some good views. That Ryobi propane forced air heater.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, I'm very well impressed with that thing. That's way better than that. I had the 20,000 BTU Mr. Heater, and it'll go through a propane bottle, and don't get hardly any heat out of it. That thing just lights everything up.
Nice.
Good deal.
Yeah, I get some of my reviews have gotten some pretty decent views. I mean, they're not like anything to write home about because I don't get good views on any of my stuff because I don't do enough. If I put stuff out more often, maybe. I mean, like I think my third highest viewed video right now is a review on one of the Vivor products, probably the spring compressor.
Well, one of the people I watch quite a bit, and he does a lot of reviews, is Getting Junk Done.
Yeah.
That's actually showed me I saw his video on the Ryobi heater, and I was like, whatever. Whoa, it comes with a 15-foot hose. It's 30,000 BTUs. It's like, I got to get one of those for $150,
My third highest watched video is the Vivor Stretch Spring Compressor unboxing. My highest viewed video is still part 2 of my header install from almost 5 years ago.
I never get that. If I do like a 3-part video, one part, usually like 2 or 3 will do great, and no one watches the other ones. It's like, but it's all the same story. You're lost if you don't watch the other 2.
I split it up because it was, it would have been 30 minutes long if I didn't split it.
Right.
Plus, I actually recorded it on 2 different days too, because those long tube headers tried to kill me.
Yeah.
So I got 9.1 thousand on the first part and 24,000 on the second part.
Nice.
And then my next one down is that stretch spring compressor at 4.2K, but that's only a year old, so that's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's another 4 years old. And
Look at this little guy.
below that is the battery charger, the Noco and the Schumacher one.
Hey, it's Salty. What's up, buddy?
What's up, bud? How you doing?
Pretty
One of
good.
our
What do you
best
think of that
videos.
steering wheel, brother?
Yeah.
Salty.
Yeah, sorry, I was taking a damn swallow on my yoo-hoo. Sorry about that.
Okay. What do you think of that steering wheel?
I think it's badass.
I can't wait to put that on the car. That's going to tie the interior together real nice.
Yeah, I think it will too. I like the red stripe for the
Yeah, I'm
center of the
looking at
steering
it.
wheel too.
That looks pretty good.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
It looked really good.
Like I said, it came in yesterday, and I was like, I haven't put out any real car content in a while, and I was like, screw it, we're doing an unboxing video.
The one thing I wish you would have done is shown the inside stitching a little bit more. You caught a glimpse of it at one angle, where you
Right?
could really see the red on it, but then that was it. It was like,
And if you want, I can friggin' bust it out for you and show you a little bit better view. Let me put on all my lights in my family room first.
sure.
What's up, Mike Garage? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Dale?
Where I can put it full screen. There
Yeah.
we go.
We put on all
Anyways,
my lights here.
Yeah, what I was saying, my one of my best videos, an AOD shift kit video, did like on a crappy cell phone. It
Yeah.
was like 30 something minutes long.
I did notice that some of my more recent videos that I've done I've done quickly with my phone for the immediate views was better than my other ones that I spent all the time editing.
Yeah, it's just a crapshoot.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Nice.
See,
Can I get
That
it?
is
red
nice.
in there, that red stitching in the
I'm
inside
trying
there.
to friggin' get a better.
There it is.
Yeah,
There it is.
That looks so good. I love that stitching style.
With the flat bottom on it.
Yeah, that's nice.
And
Oh.
then I friggin' picked out the red stripe. I thought that was pretty slick.
So is the red stripe painted over the carbon fiber and then just
I don't think it's painted over because it's friggin' seamless. I think it's inside, like they painted on top of the carbon fiber and then they clear coat it. So there's no.
well, that's what I mean. It's painted over the
Yeah,
carbon
it's
fiber.
seamless. You don't
itself.
feel it though. It's all
Yeah,
part of
so
the wheel. You
it's-
don't feel like a line or nothing.
It's coated on top. Yeah.
Right.
Nice. That way it won't wear out.
Y'all excuse me, I'm eating tomorrow's diarrhea. So
And then this used to be all silver on my stock steering wheel, and I had that all
Right.
done in carbon also.
Nice.
yeah, that's
Here, we
sweet,
can
buddy.
get a little closer.
$800, you got your money's worth out of that one.
That's
Right?
That is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about the friggin' flat bottom.
yeah, I'd like to get one of those for my car. The flat bottom, what is
Yep.
it, like racing style or whatever?
Yep.
Yeah. I'd swear that the one in my car is flat bottomed. Was the GT350 wheel flat bottomed?
I do not know.
Anybody else know the 16, 17, 18?
There we go. There you go.
That's
Now I can actually get the red inside there. I got
That's a good question.
camera.
Was the 500s even flat bottom?
No, they weren't.
No, they were not.
I don't think the GT350s would be either then.
Why not?
Just by going, if the 500s is not, I don't see why the 350 would
500
have
came out way after the 350.
Right? All right.
Different design teams.
There you go. I'm sure you're tired of looking at it. So there we go. I'll kill my camera now.
Now I'm going back to circles.
Dan, brother, what are you trying to do? Look like the Amish?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Well, you like that beard, brother?
Just different seeing you with a beard like that.
Okay,
no,
I
how
gotta
you like
I gotta
it
walk
now?
out to my garage and look now.
Yeah. You got any eggs?
Yeah, usually we're usually seeing you with a goatee or something like that.
Yeah, I
he's
usually
had
rock a
that beard
goatee,
for a
but in the
while.
winter I decide to start growing a beard. I'll probably shave the beard off in April, but I like it for the winter. It keeps my face warm.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this thing with the airbag in the center and all the controls.
Yeah, that'll be cool looking when it's full.
Fully dressed.
Okay.
Now, did you ever paint or is your brake calipers already red on the car?
My car?
Yeah.
From the factory, they're actually like a burnt orange, but the douchebag who owned the car before me painted them red.
Okay.
Mine are red, but that's because they're Willwood.
Right?
At least the fronts are. The rears are stock.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know. I didn't know if his came red or something like that.
Okay.
No,
Let's see if
the
we
guy
can
who
do
made the
this.
car before me painted them
Gonna
red.
go
From the factory, they're
15.
freaking burnt orange. But they are Brembo brakes from the factory.
This is a GT350 steering wheel with a flat bottom.
Oh,
Well, there
nice.
you go. Then.
Nice.
Well,
The difference-
evidently they did come with them then.
with a red
Oh, you got
stripe
the red
up top.
stripe too. Sweet.
Yeah, but that was originally black.
Oh, really?
I put leather paint. I used leather paint and a clear coat on it.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I like that. It looks good, bud.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like your center point on your steering wheel, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Except my steering wheel is not perfectly straight. It's alignment issue. It's alignment. That's all there is to it.
Does need a little alignment.
But yeah, here we are. We're out in the garage now. I'm out here in my slippers, but at least it's not cold right now, you know. But there's the car.
Exactly.
Still sitting there in it. I mean, it's not hooked up, and I actually had some took some spark plugs out to check them. Check this out. Let's see. Not a happy spark plug.
Let's see. Well,
They
looks
had
like it
water.
had.
Is
I've
that
been saying it
blistering?
looked like it had some water in it.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, there's a little bit of rust down in the cylinder too.
Mhm.
Oh,
Not much. It's just a little surface stuff.
right.
But I know that it had water in it.
Yeah, Barbecue 5.0, when I actually have the steering wheel fully dressed, it will have a big GTR emblem in the very center of it.
Now, are you going to try to get the red GTR emblem, or are you going to keep it silver?
Well, when they write GTR, GT is silver, R is red.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah. It was funny. The other day I'm under here, and one of my these holders that hold the bumper, or not the bumper, that hold the radiator in at the
Right.
top. The bolts were loose. I guess they've just been loosening over time.
Huh.
And to tell you, it wasn't super loose, but they were loose, and I was like, wow. I mean, I could see it. It was up higher than the other ones.
I had a girlfriend like that once.
Too much power.
Me too, but hell, all my girlfriends were loose anyway. But that's not their fault. That's not their fault.
Yeah, if they was hanging on you, I'm sure they would leave.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
had
I'm
this
saying.
hooker in Thailand one time, and I was like, damn, this isn't what I'm used to. A little loose in this motherfucker.
I reached
Well-
up one time to grab a titty and slapped her in the face because one was bigger than the other one.
I
Damn.
like
Ain't
me
right,
some big
man.
titties. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, sir. The bigger, the better to me, brother.
Put them in my face, baby. Motorboat time.
People say more than a mouthful's a waste. I'm like, it's your fault that you don't know what to do with the rest of it.
That's
Yeah.
right. Right.
Just call me titty baby. It's fine.
That's it.
Here's another phone. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera too well, but I'm going to try.
Let's see it.
What you got,
I'm
buddy?
working on it. I got to be able to get my camera turned on and do all this. So
There we go.
You gonna show us your slippers?
no, I'm going to show you my condenser. I don't know if you can tell. You can't really tell from there. Maybe if I look down at it like that, it's hard to do this. I'm on my.
What are we trying to see here?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are we trying to
How
see?
it bends? Can you see the
Oh.
bend?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
been like
that
that
bend
for a
in it.
while. It was like that when they put the Whipple on. I don't know how it happened.
Okay.
It's been like that for quite some time, and it works. My air conditioning works. So
Shit. Well,
Looks like
What's
you got
that?
run over by a forklift.
it looks like it got ran into something at the bottom. It's just it curves in under at the bottom, but it still works. So
Did you bomb the car out somewhere?
did I?
Yeah. Did you like go to pull into a parking lot too quick and it friggin' slam the front end down?
No.
Hmm.
I did.
That's
I
odd.
was in an accident that was in a guardrail when I first got the car,
Right.
but it didn't hurt anywhere near the front.
Your car didn't get hurt when it flew out of the trailer, did it?
That would have been way after this. And yes,
Okay.
my car did get a little bit of damage from that.
Okay.
yeah, but that was the rear of the car, or you have
Yeah,
backed
that
into the trailer.
Well, it also got slammed into the front of the trailer too on the way home, getting the Whipple put on, but that didn't really cause much damage either, thankfully, to the car. It did to the trailer.
Right.
But no, there's some wrinkles on the back of the car where it hit. They're hard to
Bless
find.
you.
Thank you.
But when you find them, I mean, we can see them.
Well, just out of curiosity, curiosity. Why I'm asking is I know you like to road race your cars. Do you think that could have happened when you were at like one of the road tracks going over like one of the rumble strips, like around the corners or something like that? Just out of
We drove
curiosity.
the rumble strips. This car did not like those.
Oh,
And,
okay. Well, I was just
There
asking.
was actually only one track that had them that were actually bumpy, and it would have been on the wrong side because it's not
So,
much on the driver's side. The driver's side's where I'd hit the most.
Okay.
Panks, you talking about the core itself is bent or the pins are bent?
The whole condenser is bent.
Okay,
The whole thing. The AC radiator.
I got you.
The bottom of it is bent in, and it's a nice curve, but it's bent in a good 3-4 inches.
Yeah, I thought maybe you was talking about the pins because you can buy a comb and straighten it right back out.
Oh, yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't know what one you was talking about.
The amazing thing is the fins are all fine.
Well, shit, I'd run it. Hey, what's I was saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
I'm not. I'm just saying it's just weird because now that I took that, once I took that other heat exchanger out, you could see it. Before with the heat exchanger in there, you couldn't see it so well.
Yeah.
If somebody's out like somewhere looking at your car trying to find something bad wrong with it, then they just looking too damn deep.
You need to throw
Right.
rocks at them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, don't you got other things you could be doing instead of just searching my car for something wrong?
That car's got
come on.
so many things wrong with it right now, like body work and stuff, dents and bends and dings and. No, I don't think the previous owner didn't own it long enough, and she didn't drive it hard enough. When I first got it, that car looked like it was just off the showroom floor. And I was under it and in it and all over it the day I got it home.
Yeah.
I was under the car.
Well, Panks, you want me to make you feel better? I can send you a picture of my car.
No, that's fine. I've seen it. I think I had
You'll
that.
feel a hell of a lot better.
You talking your car after the tornado?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think I have that on my phone actually.
Yeah, just put it on the wall, and every time you look at your car and go, you know what? I'm good.
No, I think my car looks great from 10 feet. From 10 feet, it's immaculate.
Yeah, my car looks like shit from 100 feet.
Yeah, my car looks pretty good, in the dark from 100 foot away.
My car don't look good 100 feet away when it's dark.
Well, I'm like this. The rattier, the better. I like them ratty.
On the passenger side, I get big scrapes down it from the ladder inside of my old trailer.
Just by hearing you talk, that car has had a rough life inside of trailers. Holy shit.
It has had a very rough life.
Holy shit.
Okay, let me help Panks out.
You might want to start hauling that motherfucker on an open trailer. You might be better off.
No, it's been damaged by the open trailer too.
Oh my God. Need to get a tow dolly.
Oh,
I see a trade coming between me and Panks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you gonna trade him for? You wouldn't even know what the fuck to do with a new car like that.
I wouldn't know what to do. I'd sell it and give me some money and build another one.
There you go.
Yeah, build you 3 Fox bodies, right?
Yeah.
Shit, no. You seen the price of Fox bodies these days? Hell
Yeah,
no, you ain't building 3 of them no more.
Come on.
You can't build 3 of them now. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
Shit, no.
A damn
The price
roller
of those
is
son of bitches.
a half decent roller is $3,000.
Hey, Salt,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
if I put an 8.5 cert cage in my Fox body, is that considered cutting it up?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
No, I wouldn't think it would. No.
What's that?
But
you're
you're gonna have to
an 8.5 cert cage in my Fox body. Is that considered cutting it up?
No.
But you got to understand this now. When you put that in, you're probably going to have to order a different dash because your
Really?
bars that's going to go down front they probably are going to have to cut holes in your dash to make them go down.
Above the speaker. Above the speakers.
But you can order a fiberglass dash for your car, a whole damn dash,
Right.
and just insert your cluster and all that stuff and your heat vents. Everything's just plug and play. You just take your original dash out and put the fiberglass dash in, and it will already. Well, you won't mind a fiberglass dash being cut up, but you don't want to cut up an original dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, the top of the bars go above the speaker.
I mean,
yes, it doesn't matter. You still got to drill holes in the motherfucker to
Well, I
get the dash.
understand that, but it's
you
just
still
a
got to do
dash.
that.
You can find another dash.
Were you my dash on the right hand side where the switches are, right above that, I have a hole in my dash, but that's from where the cops mounted the computer.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Oh, okay. Well, that's factored to the car. I wouldn't mess with that. That's money, because you don't want to fix that, because that makes it a true SSP car. So you don't want to mess with anything that's part of the true SS package. You don't want to mess with that.
Unless you want to just sell it. That part of it.
I ain't
What was that?
No, I'm talking about the dash part. You're talking about the dash.
No, hell no. You don't. No. That's true to the car. You don't want to sell that.
Right.
No, you know what? That's something you want to hold on to, because his car is a true SSP car. You don't want to sell anything that's part of the SSP package, because that's value to that car. You don't want to sell
it. But Salty is right, Mike. I have to agree with him on that.
So
what do you
I
say?
have a question on that fiberglass dash. Is that just like the skin of the dash, or is it all the frame and everything?
Skin. It's the skin.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I haven't bought one, so.
Yeah, they do actually on some of the dash parts. They, depending on how they do the 8.5, they may actually have to cut into things. They're going to cut into things. They are, and more than just.
Come on, gang. Come on in.
Yeah.
So I would consider an 8.5 cage cutting it up. That's me.
Yeah.
I would not 8.5 cage in anything that I wanted to retain factory.
See, here's the problem. I love the Fox. What I'm about to say is going to probably piss a few people off, but it's the fucking fact of the matter, okay? I love the Fox body. It's been one of my favorite cars since the day I friggin' knew how to say car, okay? Up until the S550 platform, no other Mustang has ever made me friggin' excited other than the Fox body. It's my absolute favorite body style that Ford has ever made. But the truth of the matter is the Fox body is nothing more than pinch welds. And if you want to fucking put any kind of real power to it, odds are you're going to screw the frame up if you don't put some kind of cage in the car. Now, don't get me wrong. I put subframe connectors in that car when it was bone stock before I ever put power to it. So it's straight as an arrow. But I mean, if I want to make, let's say, 800 or 1,000 horsepower with the car, I got to do something to make the car rigid. But I also don't want to strip the car out. I don't want to cut away the friggin' front of the car and have just shock towers in the front. I'd like to keep the car looking as much as factory as possible while still strengthening what I have.
Yeah.
I get that.
That's the problem. The Fox body is kind of a piece of crap, even though I absolutely freaking love the damn car.
That's exactly
Bob, you already got a car that's what, 1,500 horsepower? What is it? GTR.
I mean, the engine I have built can friggin' take 2,000 horsepower, but that doesn't mean I got to
well,
run
then
it
the other car. Well, car mom, I'm just saying, the other car, if you want to keep it like it is as far as the Fox body, just put a little power to it and have a damn good time.
Right.
But a little power ain't what he wants. He wants a whole lot of power. There's a whole different story.
Well, then he's gonna have to suck it up and cut it up.
I'm the kind of guy where if it don't scare me a little bit, it ain't fast enough.
Look, you can take, and like I said, just remove the original dash out of there. Order you a fiberglass dash, and you're good. You ain't got to worry about nothing else. You're good.
No, all you got to do is keep it like it is and put about 500 horsepower and a little bitty old tires, and it'll scare the hell out of him.
Well, look,
it had
he's going to be
500 horsepower when I took it off the road.
Look, he's going to be driving basically a daily 1,000 horsepower GTR. Jumping into a 500 horsepower Fox body is going to feel like somebody's got an anchor tied to his ass. He's going to like it.
Yeah, okay, so.
I'm just saying, for him,
put small tires on it. Put small
But you-
tires on it and have 800 horsepower. And I
You
bet
still ain't.
won't
You
pay
ain't getting
that.
the point. You ain't getting the point. He
No,
does
you're
not
not getting
want.
the point. Put small
He does
tires
not
on it.
want a 500 horsepower car. He wants a more powerful car than a 500 horsepower car.
He's already
That's
got
what
one.
he wants.
Body to put it in.
But he
He's
wants
already
another
got
one. But he wants another one.
Salty,
You know,
I mean, if I
Salty,
was
you
gonna
driving
friggin'
a
build a
damn
500 horsepower
Dakota
car,
and
I
a
sure as
damn.
hell wouldn't have built a Dart 331.
Exactly. The engine alone is going to make almost 500 horsepower or more without even putting the turbos on it.
That's fine.
Sounds like a
That's
cheaper
fine.
build right there.
But then when he
Not-
slaps the turbos on it, it's going to be capable. Well, he can't go no further than his 800 horsepower AOD. So he's going to have to keep it around that range to keep his AOD up under the car without having to rebuild it. But he can go up to, say, 750, 770 easy without fucking up his transmission. So because
Right.
he's got an 800 horsepower Lintec AOD. So he's got a really, really good fucking transmission.
Yeah, I got a friggin' art car AOD with a 3500 stall.
Yeah, he's got a really good trans.
So, have you drove that transmission with that high stall, 3500?
No, I just bought all those parts to friggin' put the car together. You know, when
Okay.
I bought my
3500 is
Fox
not
body, I
high.
never thought that friggin' having an ex-cop car meant anything. I was young, I was dumb, I was only 18 years old, and I was happy to own a Fox body. And then, 25 years later, I find out the car is something special. And then I'm like, well, shit, it's a rare color, it's an SSP car. And I spent all this money buying a turbo kit, building this engine, buying the transmission. And then it's like, well, shit. Should I even put this drivetrain in this car? Should I go find some guy's roller that's already caged for 750s and drop my entire drivetrain in this thing and just put
Yes,
some friggin' crate motor in the
Yeah.
box body
Yes.
and
yes,
make it a little
Yes.
cruiser?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, see,
yes,
It's unanimous.
get you
Yeah.
a roller.
yes.
22, man.
Yeah, but car mob. I mean, there's some things that's just history, and you shouldn't change history. That's just me. That
Right,
don't mean that I'm right and you're wrong. It means that it's just history. Do
right.
something else with it.
Make it a
Part
show.
of me
But
wants to
what
buy
makes
my
his car
stepdad's
so?
69 friggin' Ford pickup and friggin' put my drivetrain in that damn thing.
Hell yeah, that's what I
Then
say.
why
All
not?
right, I'll
Then why
spend your
not?
money
I say,
tonight, car mob.
Put a 2,000 horsepower
I
small block Ford in this friggin' old school Ford
hell
pickup
yeah,
truck.
Yeah,
hell yeah,
that's right.
hell yeah. But I say do
Only thing
this
is, it's
though.
a
If you're
long
gonna go
bed.
that
You know what
far
I
with
mean?
that, if you're gonna go that far, have the front end clipped. Because that old damn front end that's up under there, that stock shit,
Is it twin I-beam?
it ain't gonna like that kind of power. We'll go. It ain't gonna like that kind of power at all.
Was it straight axle
Right.
or twin I-beam or what is it?
It's a twin I beam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's point out, beam. That's what I got.
Yeah. And what year model is that truck?
69.
Okay,
Yeah.
then that's probably got damn. That's the same as my dad's. It's probably got drums on the front, drums on the rear.
Yeah, but you can take a 1974 Ford pickup
Oh yeah. But what I'm
and you
saying,
can
dude,
put
is
the
just
disc
clip the
brakes on
front
the
end.
front of it like it's on mine, and you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
just cruise on.
no. Just clip the front end and put your
No,
Crown Vic, put your
oh
Crown
my
Vic
God.
front end clip on it,
No,
Right.
and then you'll have the luxuries, power steering, power brakes, and all that kind of shit.
I got power steering and power brakes on my '68 there, Salty.
Yeah, but
Carmel,
you
don't
ain't
listen
got
to this
racket
guy
pinions.
because he
You ain't
ain't
got
gonna
racket
change
pinions
his
to him.
truck.
Because
Honestly, I don't.
I'm not building my dad's truck that way. There's a difference. I'm putting a stock bone fucking crate stock 351 Windsor back in that truck. I'm not
That's
putting
it.
no kind of
I
horsepower
agree.
to it.
I agree. I agree.
Same engine that came in it, back in it.
The only
Or it's the
thing I
same
did to
engine my
mine was
dad put
put
in.
1974 disc
Oh,
brakes on the
yeah.
front, and I put a Mustang motor out of a '89 Mustang, and there you go.
Good evening, Mr. Mach 1.
Hey,
Mr.
I'm
Gary.
all here. Good chatting with y'all and
Just saw him
everything.
pop
I'm gonna
up
go
in
watch
there.
your video
Hey,
now,
just
Carmel,
because I
lest
come
y'all
up,
forget.
You,
Thank you, sir.
listen,
Greatly appreciate it.
just
All right.
because I come up here, doesn't mean you gotta leave right away. Boy, it seems like every time I get up there, he leaves.
Hey,
I was thinking that same thing, Gary, a few live streams back, not just this one.
Because everybody kept interrupting him earlier. He tried to talk, and you guys would talk over him every time.
It wasn't me.
Not you,
Because he's
Pam, and Salty.
well,
And
because
It
he
was me.
talks so damn. He talks so softly, I can't hear him.
I could hear him.
Like
I-
Gary,
Well, I apologize.
when Gary's tired of being talked over, Gary's like, "Hey, goddamn, he'll make sure he gets everybody's attention. Tell you to shut the fuck up."
Right?
Salty, shut up.
Gary ain't got no problem with that shit. But Mr. Gary, how you doing, sir?
I'm sick.
Oh, God, that sucks.
That is no fucking fun.
The warm weather comes and Gary gets sick.
I'm sick.
Yeah, that's no fun.
What's
Or are
going
you
on,
just
Gales?
sick of us?
Hardball read my mind.
Captain? I didn't hear that.
I said, are you just sick of us?
If I was sick of you, I wouldn't be on here.
But no, I
I hope you
say
feel better, man.
Thanks.
going back to the truck, you can do it whatever you can do it. You can do it Bama's way, get a 74 kit and put it off of a 74 truck and put disc brakes and stuff on it. That's
Right.
fine. That's no problem. You can do that. Or you can clip it and put a damn Crown Vic front on it. There's a lot of people that do that stuff
Right.
because
All
they
right,
just
Gary, what's your opinion? Go ahead and
they
speak
like
up.
the drive. They like the drivability. After that's done, they like the drivability of the truck.
I don't
That's the
know
reason why they do that.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Well, explain it, Carmob. It's your brainchild.
All right. So here's the thing, okay? When I bought my Fox body back in friggin' 1999, okay, I was friggin' like 18, 19 years old, and I was just happy to be able to afford a friggin' Mustang, okay? I did not realize that the color and the fact that it was an SSP carried any weight until about 25 years later. And now I'm at the point where it's like, man, you know, I've spent all this money building this engine and the transmission and everything. And it's like, should I still put this in this car or should I find a donor car and dump this friggin'
I'd
massive
find
power
a
plant in
donor
it
car.
and just make the friggin' Fox body I have as close to a stock as possible and just make it a cruiser for like car shows and stuff like that.
You and I already had that conversation. So you already know my feelings on that.
I know you think I should put a stock-ish motor back in it and make it a cruiser.
I told him the same thing, Gary. I told him the same thing.
That's what I think too. That's just my opinion, though.
It's kind of a unicorn. Think of it as kind of a unicorn, and you want to rip off the horn and put on something else.
It's
Right.
almost a
That's why
rare.
it's like I spent all this money building this thing, well, buying all the parts. Let me say that. I spent all this money buying all these parts, and it's like, well, shoot. Now I'm between a rock and a hard place because I got this rare ass car that I really shouldn't cut up, and it's straight as a friggin' arrow, other than the fact it needs a paint job. And I'm like, oh, well, now what the hell do I do with this damn power plant? I don't want to get rid of it. You know what I mean?
Here's what you can do. Just instead of getting a roller, just find just a regular GT that's got a V8 that's running okay, decent, and then just swap everything over between the two.
Yep.
My question,
You know what?
My question to you, Carmob, is what would you like to have to put an engine like that in?
Well, here's the thing. Remember I told you my stepdad wants to meet you, right?
Yes.
He has a long bed 1969 Ford F100 pickup truck. And I would really like to buy that from him and put all this shit in that truck because it's a full frame truck. And I think it'd be really cool to turn that thing into a drag truck and then save the Fox body.
What year is it again?
69.
It's a 69? Well,
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite numbers. But
It's
anyhow,
a beautiful truck, Gary. It's friggin' Ford dark blue.
but I mean, seriously, if you put it in a truck like that, what would be your plans?
Make it a drag truck or a street truck.
It's almost like a catch-22 because neither one of those ones you want to cut up and fuck with.
The 69, it's got the 9-inch rear end, so you're fine.
No, what I'm saying is a 69. Them old rare birds are not around as much as they used to be.
Right.
And if it's a really good truck and really good condition,
It's an Arizona truck.
Oh, well, you ain't got to worry about no rust then. If that's the case, then I don't know if I would go that far and do all that stuff to even that vehicle.
My only choice would be to buy a roller and friggin' put all my crap on somebody who already put a cage and did a roller and then pulled the engine and trans out of it.
I'd say go buy a roller.
So that engine, man, is supposed to be like 1,000 horsepower.
Well, it has the ability to make 2,000.
Okay. Then, I mean, do you want to use it for driving on the street sometimes? You just want something to get in and go to the track.
I want it to be a street and strip vehicle. That's what it was designed for.
So you could probably pick up a nice car,
Right.
a Mustang, a Fairmont, or whatever with the cage and everything. It's already done.
Right.
Yeah, Maverick.
For probably right around about $6,500.
I need to find a damn wagon and put that thing in it.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, look, we know somebody that's got the perfect car for you.
I
Look,
don't have the money for that right now.
Hey, and you've talked to him on our panels many a times.
Who's that?
Ford Blue. He's got that damn little Ford Focus that's already got the V8 swap and everything in that basket.
Focus.
It don't have an engine or anything. It's just a roller.
I'll be honest with you, that's not a car mob car.
No.
Shit.
Rear wheel drive.
Hey,
It might be
that,
that's not a car mob car.
that little bitty car with all that behind it, that'd be a bad little motherfucker.
That might be a death trap too.
But I'm guessing that you could probably pick something up for about $6,500 that's already done. You might have to put a different gear in it or something like that. But I mean, drop that motor and trans in that thing and go, baby.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Now, the thing about it is that you could put that engine in that in your SSP,
Right.
but you're going to tear that car up.
That's what I was telling these guys. As much as the Fox body is like my favorite Mustang that was ever built by Ford, it kind of is a piece of crap because all they did was friggin' pinch weld the car. And if you put any big power to it, you're gonna twist the crap out of it.
That's why you got to set the frames on these cars and get it straightened out before you put any kind of power in it.
Well, I mean, when I bought the car, when it was bone stock from the police department, before I did any modifications to it, the first thing I did was put subframe connectors on it. So the
Right.
car's straight. The doors shut good. The A-pillars are good. There's no cracks in it. It's just, I never knew the car was going to be valuable later on in life. So I figured, well, I'm going to turn this thing into a massive drag car. And then, like I said, 25 years later, I'm like, well, crap. I really shouldn't do that to this car,
I would definitely look at that 69 Ford pickup though, because that could be a fun truck.
Right?
Hell yeah,
That's
I
what
agree.
I was thinking.
It'd be cool.
Frame vehicle. You don't got to worry about twisting it up.
See, Bama thinks it's useless because it's a long wheelbase. But I got news for you. Have you seen the prices of the long wheelbase F100s? They are not fucking cheap anymore.
No, sir.
No, they're pricey.
So, hey, listen, some people won't have a short wheelbase. They just want a long wheelbase.
Exactly. See, I love it because my dad's is a 69 F100 long wheelbase. And I love that truck, man. I would not want that truck to be a short wheelbase because I like it just the way it is.
Right.
But if that truck's as clean as you says it is, and it ain't got much to do to it except for put a motor and trans in it, get the brakes right in it, and go have fun.
Hell yeah.
This summer when the weather gets nice, I will go over there and I will do a YouTube video on it so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Hey, can I switch topics just for a minute? And then we go back to it real quick.
As long as you don't talk about my forends, Bama can't keep it out of his mouth.
All right.
You're gonna twist the subject. It's gonna cost you $5.
This is something that Pinks is interested in. So
we're all interested in the pink.
All right, so I'm about to test fire up my inverter. And I've got it hooked up here. There it is. So I've got 24 batteries. 12 of them are connected right now. So the first thing I got to do is give it some power with a resistor, so that way I'm not sparking it with a big inrush. And then turn it on and see what it looks like. So I'm doing my my test right now. Not on a YouTube video or nothing. I just wanted to, for my own 2 cents.
Well, it's on a YouTube video, just not on your channel.
There you go.
Right. So I'm just going to do this right now because I'm excited to do it and hopefully it works.
Oh.
I got your phone number, so if I see a big spark and a flame, I'll call 911 for you.
Thank you, sir. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, let me flip them on.
Here comes the flux capacitor.
He's gonna go back in time, I swear.
Right?
I know that inverter was not cheap. That 12,000 watt inverter, that son of a bitch had to cost a damn penny.
Well, it killed his light, I guess, or his camera.
Oh, he gone.
Oops, there it is.
Yeah, that's a big boy. That's a big boy inverter there. That is no cheap
that
equipment right
inverter
there.
isn't as expensive as I thought it was. It's
Yeah,
cheaper
it
than I
sounds like
thought.
sounds like he just electrocuted himself.
Is it well just say this. I don't want to know exact number. Is it north of 2,500?
No, it's not.
Okay, then it's not as much as I thought it was gonna be, then that's good.
Good evening, T. Hessler. Hope you're having a good night, brother.
What's up, T?
Back to car mob. Yeah, I mean, you look at the truck and see if that's something you might want to do. You lower that truck, dude, put some good tires around the back of that thing, get the brakes right on that thing. It could be a lot of fun.
Plus, it'd
Hell
be
yeah,
easy to put it'd be easy to friggin' tub in the back. You could put a really big tire in the back.
Yep.
Oh yeah, tubs in a truck is easy as shit.
You know,
Man, you
right?
gotta do that shit.
You could have fun.
I know there's a lot of people on the damn street outlaws right now crying all over Facebook right now.
Why's
But
that?
I mean, because a lot of them contracts did not get picked back up.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
so the thing about it is, though, man, I'd be looking for like a Fairmont wagon or something like that.
Oh God, yeah.
That'd be
Fairmont
cool.
wagon. Hard to
I'm not
find.
opposed to that. Like I said, even the LTD wagon would be kind of cool.
There you
I
go.
love LTD wagons, dude. I
I
absolutely love
want
those
a
cars.
2-door Fairmont, Gary.
What's that, Bama?
I want a 2-door Fairmont.
Well, Gary, Bama, if you offer him enough of zeros behind that first number, you might get that one.
I didn't say that. I said I wanted one.
Oh,
I
okay.
want one too, but I'm not buying one. So
Well,
Say,
I'll be honest with you, dude. I got a lot of money in that car.
Well, I
I'm
know
sure
you
the hell you do. That's why I said he just got to get the right amount of zeros behind that first number.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of money in that thing, dude.
Yeah, but I wasn't asking Gary for his. I've got my son looking for one at the auction every time he goes. You find one, you get it.
Gary's got some of the best cylinder heads on the market for that car.
what up,
Hell
Woody?
yeah.
A
What's
up, Woody?
Ask me how I know.
You got the same heads.
There you go. Woody's got it.
But I mean, my thing is that a tub pinto wagon, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening, Woody.
Hey, you know what else will be cool now that he's popped in here? Getting one of those bullnose trucks from Mr. Woody and putting all that shit in one side of one of the bullnose.
That's what you need to do is get one of those trucks off of Woody's. He got a couple nice trucks.
Damn right.
What
If you know what,
What happened, Mike?
Oh, my brother was calling, so as it went in, it kind of kicked me off.
Oh,
my brother called twice. I gave him the fuck you button both times.
I gave him that view button both times. I like that.
I'll call him in a bit. Him and I have been playing phone tag.
Yeah.
trying to hold each other.
So we thought personally that everything just went wrong and you just killed all the power. And
That's exactly what we thought.
oh, he's dead.
That's not nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we didn't know the screen went black and went silent. So
I mean, it was
what?
like perfect timing. You hit a button and it went black.
And he would come back with fried underwear.
It's working.
Nice.
Well, if you fry it, you just change it. You change it inside out.
Okay.
And you have no air left.
Yeah, car mob. Talk to Mr. Old Woody there. You and him, the dude. I'm telling you, he got some. I love his bull noses. He got two of
I
those.
mean,
damn
I'm
things.
not in the market right now to buy another vehicle. I need to pay the one off I have. But I'm just saying, you know, in the near future, maybe like 5 years or whatever, I definitely want to start putting something together with this friggin' engine I spent all this money on.
I even think one of those trucks, or maybe both of them's even step side trucks, aren't they, Gary?
So,
I don't remember.
so
No
Bob,
step side.
I apologize. Is your Fox body that you have, is that a 4i or 2?
Who?
You.
Fox, your
Oh, it's a 92. It's
Interceptor.
not a 4i. It's a 92.
Nah, it's got the arrow nose and stuff on it.
No, it's the friggin' first year for Emerald Green.
All right. What would be your thoughts on finding a 4i and dropping all that in?
I'd probably piss the whole world off if I did that.
Why would you do that? Shit, four eyes
I
are
think
beautiful.
4i's are friggin'. I think people like 4i's more than they like the friggin' the new front end.
I think
I
you're
think a 4i
almost just right.
beautiful.
I'm
But I
iffy.
think a 4i to drop it in would be kind of nice. That would be nice
I
for
go
when the
back.
car
Oh, I
starts
don't
to
disagree
move.
with you. All I'm saying is that
The
I'd be
newer
cutting
one's
up a
better.
4i, and someone would be like, "How could you do that?"
Now you can
That's
buy
why.
one that's already done.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd
You
be cool.
find one
Yeah, if
that's
I could find a
already
4i
done.
roller that's ready to rock and roll, sure.
There you go.
So Woody's got, they're both step sides.
Okay, I
Well,
thought one of them. I thought they were step sides, at least one of them, anyway. Because I love bull noses, man. God, a lot of people hate those old flat nose trucks, but I love the shit out of them.
Carmel, can I say something?
So
Couldn't you just find a damn 302 motor somewhere in your area that knows that it runs good and just slap some bitch in there and worry about it later?
I really don't want somebody else's problems.
Yeah.
Uh,
Can't say I
okay,
blame
never
him on
mind.
that. I
If
can't
I'm
say I
gonna
blame
put
him on
that
that.
Fox body
talking
together,
about?
I'm buying a crate engine. I'm not messing around with
Yeah, but
somebody
you're
else's
talking about
leftovers.
is SSP?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
to get it up and running. I mean, you don't want to drive the damn thing; you just want it sitting there.
Hey, you do know somebody that's gonna have one available, probably.
You know what I should do? I'll just take the car and friggin' bolt it to my wall in my house in Florida, and it'll sit there and look pretty as a roller.
Hey, remember when Funky takes that one out of that red car? That's a good little 306
There
right
you
there, or
go.
308.
Yeah, I'm at a friggin' crossroad with this car. I really am, man. I
Well,
really wish I would have bought a shittier car. I'm kind of pissed I bought such a good car.
let's do this one car at a time.
So who
That
knows,
makes better
man? If I
sense.
can't make up a decision, I might just get the car painted and have it bolted to my friggin' wall in my new house and forget about it.
Hey guys, I'm
Oh,
gonna drop and listen in, and
okay,
then
there, Mike.
I'm gonna give my brother a call, but I'm gonna listen in still on another device.
Cool.
Oh, okay, but
All right, bye.
Thank you.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, fellas, I need to get in the shower. I've been on this live stream for about an hour and a half hanging out with Pinks and everybody else, but I did want to friggin', talk about a couple of topics because, like I said, I'm at a catch-22, man. I really want to put my Fox Fi together, but I really shouldn't. And I got all this money invested in this engine, and I need to put the damn thing in something or turn it into a coffee table. So, I mean, I don't know.
I'd put it in something. I wouldn't turn it into
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. Put it in something.
All right, Bob.
That's way
You
too
could
much
put
money
it
to
in
be
the
a
back
coffee
of my
table.
trailer, and I could bring it to my house and put it in.
Yeah, that's fine. Ship it to
All I'm
me.
saying
I'm
is,
not selling it to nobody. It's not for sale.
I didn't
No,
say
I
you
wasn't
got
gonna buy it.
to
Just send it to me.
I
You
said
crazy,
put
bro.
it in my trailer. I didn't
The
say
block
sell.
alone costs $5,000, dude. Hell no.
I'm finna say that would be one very expensive goddamn coffee table.
It
All
would
right,
be.
all right. Just ship it. I'll pay for shipping.
Yeah, I'll pay for shipping.
All right, fellas. You guys have a great night. Thanks an awful lot, Pinks, for having me on the panel, and we will talk to you guys soon.
You too,
Bob,
Mr.
take care.
Mob. Take it easy,
Hey,
buddy.
to answer
All
your
right, bye-bye.
question, Salty, the EG4 1200 XP or 12,000 XP inverter is normally $27.99, but right now and every time I've looked at it is $24.99. Right at
Oh,
that.
because so basically it was $2,500 then.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it is. You said north of, and I was like, well, I don't think it is. I think it's right at. But
Well,
plus tax and everything.
it'll be north of 25 once you buy it, pay taxes and all that shit.
Yeah.
You're north of 25 at that point. So,
Yeah.
but it ain't north enough to even worry about.
I mean, and if you go down just to the 6,000, it's about half the price. It's 1,400, not even half. I mean, it's a little
Well,
bit more than half.
I know Mike's doing it right, man. He's trying to take that shop completely off grid, and he's
Yeah.
buying all the right shit to do it with. That's for sure.
Those batteries are not cheap either.
Hell no. What did he say? He had 24 of those batteries? What did he say? He had 24 of those batteries?
12 or
I think it was.
2, 4, 6. No, he's
Sale.
got 12. He's got 12 right now.
I thought he said he had 24, but he's only got 12 hooked up.
Oh, I thought he only had 6 hooked up.
No, I thought he said he had 24 batteries, but he's only got 12 hooked up. That's worse what he said.
I think he misspoke because that table only holds that bench he's got only holds 12 batteries.
Because let's see, those batteries are what, $400 or $500 a piece?
Do I
I
sound
don't
like
know
I'm
exactly
going?
what the price on those is. I just know they're big and
Huh?
they're expensive.
I already took them.
He's running in 48 volt mode.
Yeah.
Series parallel.
The engine, is that a 347?
331.
331, yeah.
Mhm.
The guard block, right?
Yeah, it's a dark block.
Yeah. The only reason I was talking shit earlier is because I hate to see a damn car cut up. That's just me.
SSP
Especially that car.
Well, see, that car is even rarer than what he's making it out to be because it's a California car, California highway patrol. Which,
Yeah.
and there's not very many of those cars left because they were cut up to make drag cars out of.
No,
Oh, yeah.
That makes it even rarer than the regular like Georgia SSP, Florida SSP cars. The
Virginia.
Californians are even rare, and plus the color is even rare. Emerald green. That's a rare SSP car.
It's good color.
Yeah. But
Yes, yes.
mine come from Virginia.
That car being emerald green like that, more likely it was probably a detective's car.
See, I was thinking that too, or either sergeants or some kind of bullshit.
Captain.
It wasn't just a regular patroller's car. I wouldn't think so.
When we looked my car up, it was a captain's car in Virginia.
See,
Yeah, I remember you telling us about that.
But I'm not gonna, you know, I told you many times, I'm not gonna stick to that 100%. That's what it looked up.
Scat pack.
What was that, Gary?
nothing. I'm just agreeing with
Oh.
you know.
Yeah, it's look, they're all nice cars. It's like Turbo John. John's like, look, if I knew this car back in the day would have become what it was, he goes, I'd have never cut up this car. He goes, but he goes, you don't know this back in the 90s when you're building a race car. I mean, SSPs they were just Mustangs. Nobody never thought they were going to become what they did. He goes, it was what I had, so it's what I cut up.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what you want to do to the car. I mean,
So,
I
Gamma,
air
did you hear about the new AI camera they had out on Highway 20?
Yes.
It catches you for doing anything wrong.
Yes.
It'll give you a ticket for speeding. It'll give you a ticket for not talking on your phone, no seatbelt. If you're not holding onto your steering wheel correctly,
Yeah.
They're looking into cars to see if you're carrying stuff you're not supposed to be.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Well, all I got to say is Governor Meemaw needs to be voted out.
Yeah, no shit. That thing
Well,
should not be legal.
Has any of you guys got that text from where you got to pay because you didn't pay your toll road?
Yeah, but don't open that son of a
Yeah. No, I'm not opening it. I hadn't opened it. I deleted mine
I got an
immediately.
email to that effect, and I got a text to that effect, and I was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, delete.
I got one, and my mom got one on her phone too. So I was like,
I
shit,
got-
no. She goes, what am I supposed to do? This says it's going to suspend my license. I said, delete it.
Yeah,
Say, here, let me
matter
have
of
your
fact,
phone.
I'll be right back. I got to tell my mom. Forgot. Hold on.
I got one down in Ohio. I got one down in Ohio. I called the state police post, and they said, "Yep, you got a ticket."
Oh, really?
Yes.
So for me, it came from what's that? The Southern County in Florida.
Yeah.
Well,
The
mine was
photo-
actually
that's where-
mailed to me.
Mine. Oh, those are real. These are scams that are going around.
Yeah, Dale Earnhardt Jr. even got that damn thing, and he said that shit on his podcast the other day. He goes, "Did anybody else get that text?" And I'm like, and everybody's like, immediately, it's a scam. Don't open it.
Mine was in a place that I've never, it came from a county that I haven't been to in over 30 years.
Mine said it came from the interstate, and I haven't been on the interstate in a long time.
No, 88 was the last time I was down there. 1988. So I knew it wasn't real. And then I got it a second time, and then I blocked the number.
Yeah, that's what I did on my phone and mom's phone. I blocked it.
Yeah,
both times.
mine came in the mail.
Yeah, if I get them in the mail, they're usually true.
Yeah, no shit.
I was being fined for not paying my Easy Pass.
Yeah, it's a hell of a scam going on right now, though. I mean, that shit, boy, there's a lot of people that's falling into that shit, though. There's a lot of older people that are falling into that and actually paying that shit.
Well, they'll click on the damn link, and the link, if I'm not mistaken, is just a Trojan to get into your phone.
Yeah, but you got to remember, a lot of these old people don't know that shit, man. They barely don't know how to use their phones, and when they see something like that, it scares the shit out of them.
I'm going to tell you something. If they need a Trojan rubber to get in my phone, at least I won't get any diseases.
Oh,
exactly.
It's already used. The Trojan's already used and turned inside out.
Oh,
there you go.
That way it slides in easier.
Yeah, it's
Hell
fine.
yeah, damn
It's
right.
all disease
But
stuff.
but it does defeat the purpose because you still will get her pregnant then. So
No, but it would take everything it could find from you off your phone, including any bank accounts you might have on your phone.
yep. That's why I do no shopping whatsoever on my phone. I do no
I do all kinds
Amazon,
of
no
stuff
bill
on my
paying.
phone.
I don't do nothing on my phone.
I do everything on my phone.
I do everything on my desktop. I don't do nothing. I don't even search Amazon on my phone.
I can't. I
I do
can't even
nothing.
go to my. I don't. I don't. You live at home and are home all the time. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Yes.
My laptop is hardly ever on.
I'm real skeptical, man, because when my phone got stowed out of the front seat of my truck, I was like, man, thank God I didn't have none of my information on my phone. And so I'm just real skeptical about that shit.
If I lose my phone and
Uh-huh.
I just remote wipe it. Not hard to
Well,
do.
like I said, I didn't even know my phone was gone until my damn Bluetooth said your phone has been disconnected. I'm like, my phone's been disconnected. Hell, I'm right here in the store. My phone's in my pocket. Then I got to looking. I was like, oh shit, my phone's not in my pocket. So I went to walk out to my truck. My driver's side door was open, and my phone was gone out of the front seat of my truck. I was like, son of a bitch. And we seen the guy running across the parking lot. Me and another guy at the fuel pump.
Wait. Back up. If you didn't have your phone with you, how'd you know it was disconnected?
Because I had my Bluetooth in my ear.
How
So
far
when
did
I
it go?
my Bluetooth, oh dude, it's shit. It go no, what I got it's well over 50 feet. But I was inside of the store and I was parked at the gas pump. And the gas station that I go to is like the pumps are like right in front of the front door of the store. You know what I mean? So they're not far away from the front door. So when I walked in, I didn't realize that I did not have my phone because I was on the phone talking to somebody. So I just forgot and left my damn phone sitting in the front seat of my truck. And so when I walked in the store, I was standing there talking to the guy in line or the guy behind the counter paying for my stuff. And all of a sudden my phone said, your phone has been disconnected. I was like, what? I thought I had my phone in my pocket. So I started reaching my pocket. I was like, oh shit, my phone's not in my pocket. I said, hold on, man, I'll be right back. So I ran out to my damn truck. My driver's side door was open. My phone was gone. And the guy at the gas pump said, no, I said, damn, somebody stole my phone. He goes, there he is right there. I said, did you see him get it out of my truck? He goes, no. He goes, I just seen him walk by between your truck and my car.
My question is, did you take your little fat ass and chase him?
Shit, it wasn't no, because I had a damn I had the damn gas pump thing hanging in the damn side of my truck. And my damn driver's side door was open, my key was in my pocket, and I walked away from the counter because the dude, all my stuff was on the counter. I didn't care about that shit at that time because I hadn't paid for it.
Yeah, that was fuck no, we didn't chase that guy.
No, he ducked into the goddamn neighborhood and it was gone, brother. You forget it. You ain't gonna find him. It was over with at that point.
I went. Now you go with that. I walked in the house, told my mom, I said, if you get a text about a toll not being paid and so on and so forth, and she goes, oh, you want me to open it up and check it? I said, no, leave it alone. Delete them.
Delete it and block them.
Yeah.
But no, like I said, once that happened, man, it was, but that was the best thing ever happened to me because I hated that iPhone. I hated it from day one. Never liked that motherfucker. So I'm glad it got stolen because now I got an Android. That was the first only time I have ever bought an iPhone. And I was like, yep, that motherfucker's gone.
And the thing is, that poor guy opened your iPhone and saw all them little bitty teeny pictures you sent to somebody.
Well, I hadn't had that phone probably 4 months, 5 months, maybe. I was on live streams talking to everybody on live streams with it. And but I just never had that phone long enough. I hated it because I had been an Android guy my entire life. And then Ken, HPR, he's the one that taught me into buying an iPhone. So when I bought an iPhone, I hated that motherfucker since day one. I wanted to cuss Ken out many times, but he didn't twist my arm. He said, man, I think you need to get an iPhone. He goes, you'll love it. Well, I hated it ever since I had it. So once it got gone, I wasn't heartbroken. I was like,
I got me a damn Android $100 phone. Straight talk, $55 a month, and I love it.
Mine costs a few more dollars than $100.
Mine was, I think it was $102. That's it.
When I bought this phone, it was the best phone going at the time. But now the S22 Ultra is fucking outdated. So now it's time for me to update and get another phone.
Which one you got?
The S22 Ultra.
Well, I got the 23, and I went to Walmart and bought the son bitch, and I'm sitting and talking to you.
How the hell did you buy it for $100?
Walmart.
Okay, I'm still asking. How did you get it for $100 even at Walmart? You know
I
how much?
went in there and I
You
said
know
I
how much I
want
paid
an
for the fucking
Android.
S22 Ultra? That motherfucker was over fucking
Well,
$1,100.
buy a basic phone like he did.
Yeah, but if it's a S23, how the hell do you still get a basic
I got
S23
it last
for
year.
$100?
It was
Think about it.
$102.
So I'm saying, how do you get an S23 for $100? How you do
Because
that?
it was old. They were giving them away, basically.
Yeah.
They
old inventory.
they had to be. I don't even know what the newest new phone is now for Android.
25.
Is it 25? I guess I'm gonna be upgrading
Yeah.
to a 25 then.
I'm not.
I'm
Yeah.
going to. I mean, only because hell, I've had this in a couple of years now, so it's time to upgrade.
Oh, yeah, it's a couple years old, but I ain't paying that much money again.
No. I ain't paying that for a goddamn phone. I'll pay that much for a damn roller. I ain't paying that much for a damn phone.
I'll just buy mine through Spectrum and pay monthly payments. Hell, the payments are cheap. They're only like $29 a month. Fuck, who gives a damn?
What,
I'm gonna
12
spend.
years?
No, it's like 3 years, 3 years, something like that. Who gives a damn? I'm gonna spend that money on damn candy bars and potato chips and fucking Sprites at the store. So you know what? It ain't
Yeah,
gonna be no big deal.
so all these years, talk, you said you was cheap as hell. You're a fucking liar.
Well, I'm cheap to a certain extent.
I gotta say that I've been using iPhones ever since they came out, and I ain't had no issues with them. But I trade my iPhones in. They usually give me like $700 or $800 for the trade in, and it only cost me $300 for the phone.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's
Gary,
a good deal. That ain't bad at all.
You're smarter than I am. I can't work them.
I
Yeah,
do
see-
the same thing with the Samsungs. I usually get $800 for trade in.
Yeah, I don't know how much they'll give me for mine, but I'll
It ain't
ask
got
them.
nothing to do with being smart. It's just that's all I've ever used was an iPhone.
And see,
Well,
and
I
that's
agree with that.
that's my problem, Gary. I've been an Android guy my whole life, or since they came out anyway. Because I went straight from Nextel over to what did I get after the Nextel? Went from Nextel, I think, to the
But
BlackBerry.
yeah,
No, I think I went to the BlackBerry or some shit like that, and then I hated that motherfucking BlackBerry because
I
my
love
finger. Well, my thing is, I had the one that had the little keyboard thing at the bottom of it.
it.
And the buttons were so damn small, man. And it's like every time you mash one button, hell, I'd be mashing two buttons. And I was like, yeah, this is fucked up. So and then I got one of the first gen, whatever it was, smartphones. And I was like, I'll never look back from a smartphone. This is so much better than the fucking anything else. So, and I've just been Android. And then when I finally got the iPhone, everything on the iPhone is so much different than an Android. I mean, it really is. I mean, because, we don't have to have Apple IDs or none of that other shit. We ain't got to have none of that crap.
Like I said, though, I get it, and I'm not putting down Samsung, but anyhow, I've had it ever since they came out with the first one, and I've moved up every year or every 2 years, whatever it was.
I got a question. I got a question, Gary. Y'all smarter than I am. I got an Android phone, and I got a TCL Apple TV. The one I had before, I could match or mirror my phone with a TV. I cannot do it with this Apple TV.
You know why? Because you probably got to get the app for your phone.
Okay, that's what I got to get an app.
Yeah, there's an app. Just go to your app store. I think that's how it works, right?
Yeah.
And you
Well,
probably have to download because if you got a smart TV, you should have no problem doing it.
It should be a free app too. But I mean, you shouldn't have to pay for that app.
Okay, because
Now I don't know though. I don't know because I know everything on Apple just seems like you got to pay for fucking every single thing you fucking do on that phone. At least
the
I
only
had
reason I
to.
was asking because every TV I ever had, I could do it with no problem. Now I can't do it.
Well, like I
Yeah.
said, though, you might have to just get that app for it, and I don't
Okay.
see you pay for it. So, but I mean, I don't pay for everything on my Apple.
I know Pinks is really smart when it comes to things like that too. So him and Gary probably would know a hell of a lot more than me.
I don't know nothing because I have a Samsung phone and a Samsung TV. So mirroring a TV.
I don't have a Samsung TV, but I got a Roku TV, and it says Roku at the bottom of it. So it's a Roku TV. Mine mirrors with no problem. I don't have any issues
Yeah,
with it.
I got Samuel TV or Samsung. Yeah, Samsung. And I don't have a problem with any of my TVs or anything mirroring it to my phone. But like I said, with being a Samsung and an Apple TV, you might have to get an app.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I was just wondering because it'll match up with the TVs in the house, but outside it will not.
Yeah, it's probably because you got to have an app because you got to have an Apple app for everything.
Yeah. Well, I'll go and
no
try and
shit.
get an Apple and straighten it out.
I don't know. By the time I get a chance to use both of my damn 85-inch TVs, they're gonna be so goddamn old and out of date, and I ain't gonna be able to use motherfuckers no more. So I guess I'm about to wind up buying new TVs.
I watch a lot of shows that are from Apple TV or Apple.
Yeah, my mom's got that on her TV in the living room. My brother, when he come up and set up her new TV and all that stuff.
Hear me. I didn't say I have Apple Plus. I watch a lot of shows from it.
No, that's what I'm saying. She's got that. She's got that app on her TV. I think it's called Apple TV. I think is what it's called.
Yeah, it's called Apple TV Plus.
Yeah,
Apple
she watches stuff. Now I don't have that app on mine. There's a lot of stuff that she has on her TV in the living room that I don't have on mine because like me, I don't watch what is it called, Fubo or Pluto and all them other channels. I don't watch all that stuff. So
I'm just saying, Apple TV has a lot of good shows. I
They
do
do.
watch them, but I do not have Apple TV.
yeah,
I don't pay for it. In other words,
yeah, there you go. Yes, she says there's a lot of good shows on there. But my problem is I can't watch TV in the living room with my mom because you know how it is when you're into a movie or something like that. And then somebody starts talking right at a good part of the movie and it pisses you off because you can't hear it. And my mom, the whole time we're watching TV, she's motor mouth, boom, 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 boom. She wants to talk to me about all the stuff that she talked to every single person on the phone with that day. And I'm like, Mom, I'm really trying to watch this.
That's when you pause it.
Shit, nah, not Mom, not the living room because nobody has control of that remote but her. She won't. You ain't touching her remote.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, you don't touch Mom's remote.
I don't live with mine, and I have the remote right here. And if I don't have that remote, I have a remote on here that takes control of the TV.
If I'm not watching anything or whatever, I watch that Netflix. I've been watching this series. It's called The 100, where they were out of Earth for 100 years, and then they send kids back, and these kids land, and they start doing things for themselves. It's a good show.
I never watched it, but I've seen bits and pieces of it because my wife watched all of it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good show. I like it.
My sister was telling me about it on the phone and stuff. I haven't watched it yet. I just started watching on Sunday night. I started watching the new series of 1923. One of the spinoffs of Yellowstone. Because the new episode started on Sunday night.
Would that be a prequel?
Yeah, well, no, it's actually season 2. It's like a prequel. It's still a spinoff of damn Yellowstone.
Well, it's a prequel, just like
because it's from 1923 and Yellowstone is current.
It's showing you what happened back then, so that we can watch the newer one then.
Yeah, and the prequel to that one was even better, but I just wish they would have had a better cast of characters.
1890 something.
1883, I think it is. But see, I'm not a Tim McGraw and a Faith Hill fan. The person I really liked the most on that show was Sam Elliott. Because anything Sam Elliott plays in is freaking blockbuster. I don't give a shit with nobody. He's a fucking awesome actor. Always has been. But Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, I just couldn't get into them. I liked the show for what it was, but that was all. But 1923 now, that's a freaking great show.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm not a big fan of Fords.
Who?
The Ford. What's his name?
Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, man, I'm a huge fan of Harrison Ford.
I'm not a big fan of his.
I like this part. I like this part that he's playing. Yeah, I like this part that he's playing because it's different than anything he's played before. Because you never really seen Harrison Ford like playing westerns. About the most western thing he ever played in was like Indiana Jones.
That's like
the
back on that.
Well, I mean, that I personally have seen. I'm not going to say he didn't play in any other westerns, but that's about the most western thing I personally have ever seen him play in was like Indiana Jones. But this part right here, he just plays. I don't know. He plays a really good part. It's almost like Sylvester Stallone playing in this. What's that show that he's got out now? Damn, where he's that gangster mob thing. Tulsa King. It's like, yeah, it's like, you never seen Sylvester Stallone play in a role like this. And same thing with Harrison Ford. I've never seen him play a role like this. So it's cool to see him play. It's cool to see actors play something different than I normally see them play in.
Well,
The only show I ever liked them playing in was that fucking with this show, American Graffiti. That's the only one I liked.
oh yeah, that was a good one.
Oh yeah, now that was a good one. I will agree. Plus he drove a badass car. Now Gary, I want to hear more about this 55 Chevrolet.
So, a guy's had this 55 Chevrolet, and I can't remember if it's a two-door or coupe or two-door post or if it's a two-door hardtop. I can't remember. It's been that long since I've seen it. But anyhow, when we first bought the junkyard and stuff like that, I was only 17 years old. And he'd come over and show me how to run a torch, show me how to drive a tow truck, show me how to back a trailer up. I mean, I learned a lot from this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, his name is Jimmy. And, well, he passed away. And before he passed away, he told his wife, he says, hey, Gary is interested in that 55. So when I seen her at Sam's Club, because that's where she works at, and she's an older lady, she's probably up in her late 60s, early 70s. She said, Dave, there's a 55 Chevy in my backyard with your name on it. Come make me well, I haven't had a chance to get over there because I got sick right after I seen her. So
yeah.
But she's got a lot of cars back there, and they're all older cars.
Oh shit.
Right. So basically is what I was going to do is grab my dad and go over there and talk to her. She hasn't seen my dad in a long time, and they were real good friends back in the day. And so I figured I'd take my dad over there and talk to her, and maybe I can get these cars at a deal enough where I can just buy all of them.
Oh, hell yeah. Now that'd be sweet. Problem is, you got to figure out where you're going to put them.
I put them in my dad's backyard.
Okay. There you go. There you go.
So basically, my plan would be to buy all the cars and then sell them on the internet. That way I'd get the 55 Chevy for free, right?
Yeah, exactly. There you go. That's a good plan. Not unless you find some other car that he got over there that you like too. You might.
No, I've always wanted a 55.
Oh yeah. I'm with you on that.
I've had 56 and 57s. But I like
the 55 is the one with the low fins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know they kept getting bigger every year.
The one that people hates the most out of those three cars is the 56, and I don't know why. I like all three of them, but my least favorite is the 57. That is my least favorite one of them. That's my least favorite of them all. Unless it's like, what is that? Is it the 150 or the 57 150 or 152? Y'all remember the one that
210
on Pont? 210, the one on Pawn Stars, the one he built for his dad. Remember that one?
Yeah.
I like that 57 because it don't have all that trim going down the side of it. I've never cared.
55 looks good. That's all it is.
55s are beautiful, man. They're just awesome cars.
It's my favorite year out of the Tri-3s.
I agree.
Tri-5s, I'm sorry.
What color was
Huh?
What color is the one he has? Do you remember?
It's primer.
Okay.
It's great.
Oh, that's even better.
Well, I've always wanted to do a 2-lane blacktop car.
Mm-hmm. Now you're talking.
But it depends on what kind of shape this car's in. If it's in really good shape, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. Yeah, I agree. I just wonder if it's going to have floors and a trunk pan and all that stuff in it.
Well, back in the day, which is last time I seen it was about 5 years ago, and it was in really good shape. So,
there you go. Then maybe you can get on to it pretty good.
If it's not a nice car, I won't buy it.
There you go. Or at least buy it enough to sell it to somebody else.
Well, at least you know where it's going to be rusting out at.
Yeah, because they are all pretty much notorious for rusting out in the same damn spots.
Yep. gonna rust out between the truck pan and the trunk lid.
Yeah.
It's gonna rust out between the front two supports. And
It's gonna rust out in the spare tire well in the damn trunk too.
well, yeah, but that's because the trunk pan and the trunk lid was rust out. It's gonna rust out in the front two body supports. It's gonna rust there.
You want to see where they rust out? I'll tell you a channel to go watch, and he explains all that shit. DD Speed Shop. He'll walk
Yes.
you around every spot on that damn car and show you where they rust out.
Yep.
And that dude, if anybody knows Tri-Fi's, that dude knows Tri-Fi's.
Yep. And people give him hell, but the one thing about it, he gets that son of a bitch back on the road, and that's why I love him.
Yep.
Mm.
That
If he
motherfucker might
buys
have,
it,
it
if
might
he
have
buys
600
it,
pounds of
that
Bondo
bitch
in that
is back
motherfucker,
on
but he
the
will
road.
drive it.
And I'll tell you another thing, those frames on those cars weren't that freaking great either.
No,
No, the frame supports up under the seats and shit like that. No, they're not good at all. He'll tell you real quick, but he knows they sell every piece of that car aftermarket. I mean, every single piece of that motherfucker they sell aftermarket.
Mustang.
Yeah.
But I mean, I want the car to be straight enough where I can just put it together and not have to worry about body work and.
Oh yeah, of course. But I know you got to be expecting some rust just because of where y'all live and y'all's climate and shit like that. So.
Well, yeah, if there wasn't no rust on it, and actually, to be honest with you, the car come from Alabama.
Oh, no.
Oh really?
The car's originally from Alabama, so
it's got good bones where it came from, where it would have good bones anyway. Let's put it that way.
It hasn't been on the street since, so.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well,
Well, you said you seen it about 5 years ago, and it was a pretty nice car then. So.
Yeah, but I mean, still 5 years is a long time, right?
Especially in Michigan winters.
Well, the good thing about it, if it hasn't been drove, then it hasn't been exposed to the Michigan salt in at least 5 years.
It's in his barn.
So, if it's in the barn, then you might look out and get pretty good then.
No.
Let's pray it's that way anyway. Let's pray it's good enough for you to want to buy it.
Right. And plus, he's got a 71 Monte Carlo too. That's red.
Whoa!
Oh,
What'd you say?
You said you like those cars, didn't you, Gary?
I love those 70 Monte Carlo.
Those are some.
Do what now? You got a 71 Monte Carlo?
Those are some of the nicest lines on a car from the 70s that I can think of.
I will agree with you, Pinks. There were some pretty lines on them cars.
Well, Mr. Mach 1, guess what DD Speed Shop's doing right now? A 1971 Monte Carlo. That was his first car when he was 18.
Yeah, but have you seen how much Bondo he's put in that motherfucker?
That's fine. It don't matter. He's getting it back on the road.
This car that it's sitting in Jimmy's yard, I'm pretty sure it's original SS big block car.
Really?
Oh Lord, that's some money right there, buddy.
I got it.
That's some money sitting there.
I took
loving
my
those
driver's
cars right now.
license test on the 1972 Monte Carlo. It was my mom's.
1917.
1972.
Sounds like to me, Gary, if you can get all those cars right, that would be worth the pickup and then turn around and resell. If you get them all right and if they're in good enough shape. Well, hell, people even buy rusty shit now because they can't afford to buy the good shit anymore. So they pay good money for them old rusty cars now.
Well, no, they went to patina on those cars. That's the thing.
Yep. And I'm one of them that loves patina, man. Fuck a paint job. If it's a nice looking patina.
I'm looking at 71 Monte SS right here, and it's just that's those things are beautiful. It's a big bricky front end, and I love it. And
shit, me too.
I just
I'm sorry, but I will admit this, and Gary might be the one that disagrees with me on this, but I think Chevrolet, Pontiac, Oldsmobile, and all of them had so much better looking cars than Ford in the 70s. Their bodies were just way other than the Mustang, the Chevys look way better.
The thing about it is that they were the best selling vehicles back in the day. The old Buick and Monte Carlos and the Cullises and you know what I'm saying, the Le Manses. Those cars were sellers, man.
They were. They were beautiful cars too, but back then we just thought they were cars. Those are cars. They're a dime a dozen because everybody's got one.
Hey, I had an original 74 GTO.
Nice.
Damn. But think about it though. think about it, this mid 70s cars or early 70s to the late 70s cars. Think about all the Ford cars. They were, other than the Mustang, they were all boxy cars, square body boxy cars. But then you bring in the Chevrolets, and then you had, like I said, the Pontiac, Oldsmobile, Chevrolet, all those. They had all different kind of body styles, and they were just pretty cars.
What did Ford really have besides the Mercury, the Comet, the Pinto, the Bobcat? You know,
Well, they had the big old LTD and the Thunderbirds, but God, they were fucking huge ass cars.
Hey, I love the LTD from back then.
There ain't nothing wrong with the Comet.
and then
No, but what I'm saying is, but they were all boxy square cars. Think about it. Most of them were all boxy square cars. But Chevrolet had the nice lines and shit on the cars, like the Cutlasses and all that shit.
Kind of boxy.
Who's the Chevrolets and all that shit?
They're still boxy-ish. Look at the front ends.
Hell, Fords were basically a box. Like I said, look at the LTD, look at the Cougar, look at the Thunderbird. Them some of its big old long boxes.
Hey, one of the first cars I got my wife was a 79 Thunderbird, man. That car had a front end for miles.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah, it did.
Thank God it didn't have a damn matching link trunk. That some bitch would have been a mile long car.
Like Bugs Bunny style cartoons where they made fun of cars like that, where they were just coming and it took them forever to get there.
Right.
But
die forever until the
Yosemite Sam, right?
Yeah, but you got to. But even that Monte Carlo and the Grand Prix back in the early 70s or mid 70s, they had the long front ends on them. But at least they had body lines other than just straight edges like the Fords had.
Right.
That's only my thing.
Pinto. I'm sorry. I thought the Pintos were good looking cars.
I love the Pinto. I'm a fan. I've been a fan since day one.
Fords really didn't have a whole lot, though. I mean,
they didn't. They didn't. You're right.
The big Lincolns and stuff like that, man, and the big Mercury,
Yeah.
and stuff is,
Big
that
boys.
And Ford was just in like I said, other than that little Pinto they had and that little Mustang too, most of all their cars were just big cars.
Well, yeah, it was the time of decadence until the late 60s.
Now look at the Granada, man. The Granada, that was a square car for sure.
That was one of the ugliest fucking cars I think Ford's ever made.
Yeah.
I had one with
2-door and 4-door. I think they were ugly.
I had a 302 with bucket seats and a console and everything. Man, I loved that car.
Oh, they were great driving cars, like going somewhere, riding in them. Oh, they were super nice, comfortable cars. But I just have never. My mom had a 4-door Granada, and I hated that motherfucker with a passion.
Fairlane, yeah. So I do know that one of the ugliest cars that I loved was one my son owned, and it was a Dodge. It was like what the hell was it?
Corvette?
No. It was a boxy Dodge, one of the not quite a K car, but so comfortable. Most
Aries
car you could ride in. I don't remember. I'm not going to know if you say it.
Aries.
I'm not going to know if.
Oh, okay. Let's say because
I remember, and I'm pretty sure it was from the 90s, early 90s. But I can't be for sure. It was not my car. It was my son's. But my God, it had that front bench seat that was like riding on a couch.
That sounds like an Aries.
It was their Cordova was a pretty nice car too.
It was so comfortable, but gutless, and but it got him around for a while. And
Gary, you named a car that I haven't seen in many, many fucking years, man.
That Cordova?
No, the fucking Dodge Arrow or the Plymouth Arrow. I haven't seen a Arrow, dude. I cannot remember the last time I seen an Arrow.
I think Bama mentioned that car.
One of y'all might have mentioned it. No, an Arrow. I haven't seen one of those cars, dude. I don't even remember the last time I have seen one of those cars.
Yeah,
it's been so long.
About a Volare.
I asked my other son if he remembers what it was. I'd ask Jacob, but I can't get hold of him right now.
But say, 'cause I thought the Arrow, I thought that was a little bitty. I thought that was like a little sports car.
No, it was just a little boxed car with good.
The Arrow was.
Yeah.
God, I hadn't even heard nobody even mention a Dodge
or
Plymouth Arrow.
The Arrow was like Omni. It was like the Sports Omni.
Yeah. So that's what I thought. I thought it was like the little sports car of
The
that
Arrow
time.
pickup truck, Bama.
The what?
Was the Arrow the little pickup truck they had?
No.
That was like the Sporty Omni, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
Or Horizon.
Yeah, close to it.
And we're talking.
You know what? I'd have to get on Google and look one of those damn things up just so I can see what the body
I
style looks
think
like.
the one.
I can't
I think the
remember what it
one.
looked like now.
I think the one Pinks was talking about was an Aspen, like Barbecue Mike said.
I just don't think it's an Aspen though. That name does
The
not.
Aspen was like a Valari, dude.
I swear to God, I think it was an Aries, a Dodge Aries.
Yeah, the Aspen was like a Valari. Valari.
I'll have to see if Zach even answers.
Oh.
Gary,
Pinks,
stop thinking.
Pinks, on that note, how is your son doing?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a week.
Well, you know
He
the
was
one I'm.
fine last time I talked to him.
Okay.
Hopefully he'll be transferred soon to a nicer place.
Are they gonna? Just out of curiosity, is it on his books to even get transferred, like to a house, halfway house, or like work?
No,
Like
no,
what's that place called?
no
Where they
time
can
soon.
say what now?
No.
Okay.
Did he? What's he in jail for?
Stupidity.
Stupidity.
I agree with that. That's what I would say.
Enough said there.
It was actually a conglomeration of things that he did over the years, but the thing that they actually got him for, it's BS, and then they gave him 4 years for it. And I think that was ridiculous.
Well, he's damn sure been in there over a year now for sure, hasn't he?
But it was actually because he was texting somebody. He had a no contact order because he was trying to get hold of his kids.
Oh, okay.
And that was all. That's all he did to get what he got.
How can you have a no contact order when it comes to your kid?
Because that's the state of Washington.
That's fucking stupid.
I agree with that.
Well, just for all of our sakes, man, I hope when the day that he finally gets released, I hope he leaves that state and just don't fucking ever go back.
He can't. Once he gets released, he'll be on probation for a couple of years.
Oh.
They once that system there gets you, they want that money.
Oh yeah,
well, that's true too. That's true too.
You,
You're right.
You're a probie, you got to pay every month.
and then you got the other classes. You got to pay. You got to pay for books. You got to do this. You got to do that.
Once they get. I was in that system many years ago, and I fought really hard to get out of it. And once I got out of it, I never saw it again.
Well, I hope he's going to be able to fight the urge. I know he's like all parents that wants to see their children, but I hope if they got another one of those kind of orders on him where he's like a no contact or whatever, I hope like hell he can fight that enough to stay away from that and not get himself back into trouble.
His child?
His children?
Yeah.
Well, there's numerous, and he lost. One of them died this last year.
Oh no! Damn, dude. Sorry to hear that. Holy shit!
Yeah, his youngest died this last year. Because of neglect of, the people
woman
watching him, which was
how old are his kids, or his kid that passed away?
Well, his youngest is almost 3.
Golly.
And the other one is, hey, sweetie, how old is Turbo? 5, right? 5 or so. He's 5, yeah. So Turbo's 5. And actually, I'm sorry, it was his. Oh God, I can't remember. I cannot remember. Okay, yeah, Cameron was going to be 4, and that's the one that passed. Huh?
Golly.
Camden. Sorry, I get the name wrong. His name was Camden, not Cameron. I've gotten it wrong his whole life, but.
So he passed away from neglect, eh?
Well, yeah, nobody was watching him outside, and he ended up falling into a septic tank.
Oh shit!
So he drowned.
And they didn't do anything to the mother?
You mean to the grandmother who was watching him? No.
Oh, okay. The grandmother.
He
Okay.
was out there with his brother, so I guess his 5-year-old or at the time 4-year-old brother was supposed to be watching him.
Oh shit! They what now? A
Yeah.
4-year-old supposed to watch? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was so pissed off.
Oh shit! Not only pissed off, but heartbroken at the same time. Oh my god, dude, that is horrible.
But then he had to get the news while he was in there. He didn't.
Yeah.
It was his,
Oh, I bet that was a rough time. Holy shit.
I was worried about him for a while there.
Yeah, I bet you was. I would have. If it had been my child, I'd been worried too. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was worried about him. I still am, and I know he's going to deal with it again when he gets out. That was his favorite child. Unfortunately, I know you're not supposed to have favorites, but it was.
It happens. Like my mom says, she ain't got no favorites, but you can't tell that to the rest of us.
So Camden's nickname was Steve, and that's what really confuses me. And Steve is from the Steve character from Minecraft.
Gotcha.
That's because when he came out, he kind of looked like Steve.
That's horrible to hear, man. I hate it for your family. I hate it for your
yeah.
son having to go through that, man. God,
I hadn't seen him since he was a baby.
My heart goes out to you guys.
I love all my kids the same, but each and every one's got different personalities and different needs.
Yeah, and I think my son, I don't think he meant favorite. It's just they had grown really close to each other, like right before that happened.
Yeah.
They were, it's that age too. I mean, God, those kids at that age, because he was the same way with Turbo a year before,
Right.
And it's an age thing. I think that they're perfect at that age because, they're talking a little bit and they love you and you could do no wrong in their eyes kind of thing.
Yeah.
When you say something to them like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know all of our kids, we might love them equally and stuff like that, but they all got their own individual way to piss you off.
God,
and they know the button to push too. That's the problem. They know the button to push it pisses you off.
Well, like my age, you got, like Bailey, my oldest, she won't be here all the time. Well, that kind of moved on and went to the next one. So at that time, the other one's like, he wants to be here all the time. Then it kind of moves on to the next one. So
it's just a phase.
Yeah, it's just. It don't mean you love one other one more than the other. It just means that they want to hang with you.
He loves his kids. He's actually, for all his faults, for all the stupid things he does, he really loved his kids, and he was really good with them. He was way better with his kids than I was with mine.
I agree with you. I was the same way.
I'm gonna have to say that he was up until the point where he, all the stupid, and I'm really hoping he has learned and will quit doing stupid stuff, when he gets out.
Well, you got to realize we didn't stop doing stupid stuff until we got older. And
I was still doing stupid shit in my 30s. I won't sit here and try to lie to nobody.
Not that stupid, I wasn't.
Well, no, not to the point to where nothing like that, but doing shit that we automatically know we shouldn't be doing.
Well, that's just fun stuff, though.
Oh yeah, exactly. I tell you, the most stupidest damn ticket I've ever got in my life. I backed out of my driveway and punched my car one time, was doing a burnout right in front of my fucking driveway, and the police pulled me over right in front of my house, gave me a ticket for laying drag. Right in front of my damn house.
Excessive show of speed. I love that one when you take off from a light too fast.
Yeah.
Tires just going as I'm like, I didn't speed. The excessive show of speed. You got up to speed too quickly. I'm like, how is that a fucking law?
I didn't know that there was a law like that.
I'm going to tell you, man, I got my driver license. The next day I got to take it doing 120 miles an hour.
Oh, shit.
I've been pulled over, not for speeding, but for getting up to the speed too quickly.
Well, Gary,
ridiculous.
I look at it like this, as long as you ain't doing a burnout or nothing like that, what law have you broke?
Well, Gary, you got me beat.
Why?
Because you said 200?
No, 120.
120.
Oh, I got you beaten. I had one for 155.
Yeah, well,
you drive 155. What?
When I was 18 years old, I have a car that do 155.
Oh yeah, I didn't either.
Me
Yeah.
I did. I had one that was strictly a drag car, but it didn't never reach the speed of 155. It wasn't that fast.
That's what he gave me the ticket for. He said, I'll give you 155, but I'll tell you what, I'll break it down to 150. And it cost me $202 and 6 months with no license.
What kind of
You know,
car?
nowadays they'll take you to jail in a lot of states for that.
Yeah.
You ain't
Yeah.
lying.
Impound your car. You
Yeah.
know,
No, hey, that cop looked at me and he says I could either do one or two things. I go, what's that? He goes, I can take you to jail and impound your car, or you tell me you ain't gonna do this stunt again.
I ain't gonna do this shit again.
Yeah. So you lied and you done it again.
Well, of course. Well, you say whatever you got to say to get out of that son of a bitch. I don't give a damn if you lie or not.
I was driving an old 72 Chevelle.
nice.
I was driving a 1976 442.
Well, when I was laying drag, I was driving a 71 Plymouth Satellite.
I was driving a Ford Focus SE when I got pulled over and ticketed for excessive show of speed.
I'd have looked at that cop and said, "Man, you should be proud of me. I wasn't holding up fucking traffic."
What up, Sublime? Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't know if it's in every state, but I know in
You
Washington
got the
State,
Blizzy
they have that
in
law.
here?
What's up, Sublime?
No, he's going to bed.
Sublime's down in fucking Tennessee.
What?
Oh yeah, he's down there. He's
yeah.
down there. He's down there getting his car worked on.
He's
I
down in
didn't know it
Tennessee.
was in Tennessee. Shit, that's only 2 hours from here.
Yeah, he's up there at Ken's.
I see how it
Well,
is, Sublime.
Well, you got to get on the panel and tell us about it. Did he get everything completed, or you still got to be there another day to get it worked on?
He can't talk. He's got a hot dog in his mouth.
Or is that or a turkey baster in his ass?
Yeah, they're at the motel. So, Kim and him might be dirtying up the motel sheets because they know they ain't gonna wash them. They just leave them and let the damn room cleaner come in and say, "Well, I'm not even gonna try to figure out what happened in that bed."
I come to cheese the Browns.
I got
Yeah.
a text from Ken last night. It says, "Hey, what's going on with the turkey baster?" Here we go. You know.
So, what did he say? He's going to bed, not coming on panel. I don't have the chat pulled up. So,
No, I said that I was messing with him.
oh, come on up there, Sublime.
Yeah, when did he get down to Tennessee?
Yesterday, I think, wasn't it? Tuesday?
He went down yesterday.
Middle of the damn week. I got to work all week. I couldn't come up there. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Oh, Link. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, he was. I think they left yesterday. I didn't talk to him till late last night, and Ken was texting me. I have to read the text exactly what he said about turkey baster.
Oh yeah. So
Well,
now
Gary,
it's
what kind
coming
of-
up, and I got to go to bed a little bit.
Gary, what kind of sick are you? Are you just got the common cold, or you have to go to the doctor and get some damn antibiotics, or what?
I got some funky head cold, man.
Oh, God. Those are the worst.
Yeah, they are, man.
I had one not too long ago. I took Friday off, and then I've been sick since then, but I took Friday off because it was really bad. Had a fever, but since then, the head cold, the coughing, it's gotten way better. But
So I still got a little fever and stuff like that.
What up, Brian?
Days.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a headache.
I am not on
can't-
Wi-Fi, so if I cut out or get sketchy, that's why.
Are you
Speaking
not
of
on
the-
Wi-Fi, or is your phone trying to connect to a Wi-Fi?
No, I'm at the hotel. I'm not using hotel Wi-Fi. Sorry.
Well, I'm just curious. But do you have that turned off, or is your phone trying to automatically connect?
No, I've just got it turned off because, like I said,
Oh, okay.
when I'm at the hotel, I'm not going to link up to their Wi-Fi.
I do link up to Wi-Fi's at hotel, but I'm usually using a VPN when I do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So when did you get down there?
When do we get? What today's Wednesday, right?
Yes, sir.
Yesterday.
When you leaving?
Today was the day that everything was supposed to get done, but then we ran into two hiccups. One,
Uh-oh.
the O-ring washer flanges that go at the front of the X-pipe that meet where the catalytic converters are. This car lived its life in New York before here, and they were both rusted. One was rusted so bad that it had pretty much cracked. So we called Chevy to see if we could get a couple new ones, and they had one in stock, which was going to work, because the other one was rusted, but it wasn't bad, and we could clean the rust off and use that one. You know what I mean? But the bigger freaking pain in the ass is the reflector replacements for the rear bumper that are supposed to be LED strips. Were supposed to show up today. That I paid an extra $12 for them to show up today, and didn't show up today. So now I freaking turn around and order another set, and I mentioned you guys over, and he's paying on the dime on the shipping. And then I told him, I said, whichever one shows up first, we'll use. The other one I'll just send back, and you can charge me for it.
So I'll say this to you: listen, wherever you were standing at first when you first came on a live stream, your Wi-Fi was good. Wherever you're standing at now, your Wi-Fi ain't good.
I haven't moved an inch. I'm in the same spot.
Okay. Go in and out, especially inside a building.
Oh yeah, you got all that metal and steel and shit around you. Yeah.
So what? So you were planning on leaving tomorrow?
That was the original plan, but now it's, hopefully the light strips show up tomorrow, what they're supposed to, one or the other. And then we found out from Chevy that we could get another one of those old flanges, so neither one of them will be rusted by tomorrow morning at 9. So, but my car's at the shop because the exhaust is off the car right now. So Ken's my chauffeur until that car is done. Dude, today we had to get up at 6:55 and I was hurting, bro. I did not want to get up that early. And I told Ken, I was like, what time do I need to be ready tomorrow? He's like, you tell me. I'm like, 10:30. Because, he really don't need me at the shop at 7 or 8 a.m., you know what I mean, when he gets there. So
yeah, exactly.
It's done tomorrow?
As long as everything shows up, the exhaust will go on. The LED strips will go on the bumper before it goes on. Ken will wire them up to the license plate wiring, and the car should be good to go.
So
when I came down here, he likes it. Loves it. When I came down here, I didn't bring a radar detector and didn't get a ticket, but regretted not having it. So today,
What?
Shop tomorrow.
Sounded like a robot.
You need to open up another fortune cookie because that one speaking languages we can't understand.
Yeah, quit moving around, Sublime.
Is it any better over here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm over by the window now.
Yeah. So you're buying a radar detector? Is that what I hear?
Yeah. It's going to be shipped to Ken's shop tomorrow.
Man, I'm glad you deciphered that because I damn sure didn't decipher that.
Which one did you buy?
My son-in-law has it. I think it's the Uniden R3.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Well, you were going to have to get another one regardless anyway. So now you'll have one for each car, so you won't have that problem.
Sure. The only thing is that on the way home, it'll be mounted on the windshield with a suction cup. But then once I get home, I'll order the mirror mount and the mirror wire tap. So this way it can be hung on the mirror, powered by the mirror.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like these. That's what I have them. I just don't have them up top. I haven't been using it since my car hasn't been driven on the road in 2 years.
Holy shit, man! These radar detectors are freaking expensive as hell.
Oh yeah, they are.
Well, question, Sublime, how did the car do going down?
It did fine. Okay,
because I know this is probably the longest trip y'all took it on, right?
Yeah, and it's definitely a stiffer.
Sublime, step away from the coffee maker. You're breaking up.
Oh my God!
Tell Kim to quit using that damn turkey baster.
Yeah.
You're running on like one bar.
Hey, what's the temperature outside up there?
It got up to 75 today.
What is it right now?
Hell, he don't know.
To say, wouldn't it be a good time for a smoke break? Knowing you can't smoke in the hotel room. Knowing you're not supposed
62.
to smoke in the hotel rooms. Oh,
Oh,
62's not
warmer
bad.
there
Hell,
than
that's
it
like
is here.
summer for you guys, ain't it?
Well, it's a lot warmer than my house, that's for sure.
I would say that's like summer for you compared to the weather you guys normally have.
Yeah, although by my house it was in the low 50s today, I think. So, but yeah.
Shit, I bet you Gary would be jumping for joy to have 62 degrees up there.
Well, I'm sure.
I'm sick, so I really don't care.
Yeah, Gary's like, hell with it. I ain't going outside any damn way unless I have to. But Gary, I hope you get to feeling better soon, sir. It sucks being sick, man. That ain't no fun.
So, Bama,
Yes, sir.
your friggin' hillbilly turkey based ass gonna make it to Ford Takeover?
God, I hope so.
That was the second time I've been asked him tonight.
Oh,
What you
somebody
call
else.
Good
me?
thing.
That's the second time you've been asked that tonight.
Well, I walked off earlier.
Well, good thing about a Sublime, you're already there, so you could drive over and scope out the track and see if everything's been paved and ready to
Yeah,
go.
but what did you say? What
It's
did I
being
call
paved.
you? What you said?
Yes.
I called you jackass. What do you think about that?
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Well,
and,
I had to walk off, talk to my mom. I apologize.
hey, Salty,
Yes, sir.
everything's been paved except for the track that they're ripping up right now and making concrete for the entire first 8th mile.
Dude, they're doing the whole 8th mile in concrete.
They
Oh,
are.
yeah, the
It's
show.
in
Oh
process.
boy, that is costing some money.
And
No,
they fully paved all the parking area.
Yep, up on the hill.
Yep. Yep.
Good, dude. They're actually pouring some money into that track
Well,
because I'm gonna tell you,
bought that place is some freaking rich dude.
Yeah, and they've got some just the bleachers on the one side by themselves. That's $50,000. Got to be.
So,
I don't know.
Did they put bleachers on the
Other side.
the side of the non-pit side, right?
Yeah, the far side. They put
Yeah, the
brand
far
new
side. Yeah,
nice ones too.
Good deal, man.
so I told Ken, I said, look, if
Jackson
Daryl could slap a Ford sticker on a Lamborghini and get in there, you got some pull. I better be able to slap a Ford sticker on that Chevy and freaking get in there. And
What'd he say?
she said, just have Daryl drive your car in.
Yeah.
Or just have Ken himself drive it in and have Miss Pam drive Ken's in.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure y'all figure it out. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm sure Ken will pull some strings and get it in there.
Yeah, worst case scenario, just leave it at the hotel. I mean, it's not a huge deal. It's not a deal breaker.
Fuck that. I'd leave that somebody's parked inside of Ken's shop. Fuck leaving that somebody at the hotel.
Oh, if it's during the day, it's fine. Sure, it's fine. It'll be fine. I mean, I sat here overnight last night. It was fine.
Shit, I'm
I
gonna
didn't-
say that parking lot's got $300,000 or $400,000 worth of cars in it. There ain't nobody fucking around.
Yeah.
Who
Well,
gets, who's
okay.
gonna
There you
steal
go.
down Corvette anyway?
You'll be. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. People love those cars, man. You can say what you want, but that's a Z7 C. I mean, that's a C7Z06. That's just not no regular Corvette.
Salty. That was for Kim. That wasn't for you.
Oh, can say that's a. I love those cars. That body style, man, is just beautiful. Yeah, Sublime's got a sweet car, man, no doubt.
Wait, Bama, what did you say that was for Kim?
I said, who the hell's gonna steal a Corvette? And he started talking. I said, well, that was for Kim. That wasn't for you, Salty.
Oh, gotcha. And what did you say?
But I
Kim?
tell you,
Yeah, Kim says she's just gonna. Yeah, Kim will just freaking drive in and freaking zip her down the shirt and let some cleavage hang out. She'll get in.
oh well, there you go. Hell yeah.
If it's anything like your live stream at one time, yes, you get in.
Kind of like the girl getting out of the ticket Cannonball Run.
yeah.
Just
Exactly.
walk out the side door in the garage. Yeah, you can get in.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Lord, man, I tell you, God, I hope this warm weather stays, but I know it's not. I know we got another round of cold weather coming.
Now we got one more. That's it
look
down
again,
here.
next week's weather's supposed to be a little warmer than it was saying last week.
Yeah,
It's already warmed up about 5 degrees each day.
yeah. Here today it was 76, so it was beautiful, man. It was perfect.
Well,
You
I'm
couldn't
just
ask for
saying,
anything
The
better.
forecast for next week's already risen by 5 degrees the whole week.
Oh, has it? Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed
Well,
to be
see,
82. It's supposed to be 82 here tomorrow.
But down
I've
there, yeah.
I've never downloaded a weather app on my phone. I just got the one that comes with the Spectrum package, and this son of a bitch is always wrong. It ain't never right.
I have two different ones on my phone. The one that came with the Samsung phone, because I bought my phone from Samsung unlocked. So
Well, I ordered mine straight from the Spectrum, so
I get better deals through Samsung. That's why I get them from them.
I just like the low.
The low?
Oh.
Who?
He just likes to blip.
That's what he said.
He's trying to act like Sublime.
No, I think he just went down himself and he choked when he said it.
No. What I done is I lowered the screen to go to my damn weather app to see what the next 7-day forecast was. And
Watch
every
out.
time I lower that screen, it fucking just cuts me off.
That was weird. I went to check my email, and it looked like it kicked me off, but I could still hear you talking like you were on the panel. But when I clicked my 3 bars to go back, it wasn't there. But when I scrolled down on the phone, it showed a site is using your camera and microphone, and I click on that, and it brought me back. That was weird.
Yeah, mine's been doing that. I don't know if that is a upgrade from Samsung or whatever that happened, but mine's been doing that too. It hadn't been kicking me completely off no
I
more.
actually think it's a StreamYard upgrade.
Yeah,
Well,
remember that
hopefully.
it happened to me the other day?
Yeah, I mean, because you
I
actually
told you
went
I
and looked
thought
at
I
something
was
and didn't
off
get
and I was
kicked off.
still there.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
Well, they suit.
Yeah, because you've always been notorious, man. Every time you lower your screen down, you've always got kicked off. But I've noticed that you haven't been getting kicked off here lately.
This is
Well,
why
I
I
found a new way to do it.
over my phone, because my phone sucks. I mean,
What is that? Bud?
not even it kept telling me I had a bad connection, even though I was fine.
That's funny.
I don't know about y'all, but mine used to, when I used to go to the YouTube app and then click on somebody's a link that like Pink's posted for his panel, it used to automatically cut that off, but it don't do that anymore because now when I come up on a panel, that screen is still playing in the background, so I have to go delete that screen so I won't have an echo.
Mine does the same thing.
Yeah, mine didn't used to do that, but it started doing that here lately.
Mine will actually just go to a new screen, and since YouTube is an app, I have to shut it off because it's two different apps using.
Well, yeah, mine's the same way. Mine's an app and another screen pops up, the StreamYard screen.
Yeah, StreamYard comes up on my web client, which is I think Chrome on there.
Gary.
Yeah.
So I found a restaurant for us to eat at. Come for takeover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We went there last night, dude. Texas Roadhouse, dude. It was amazing, man. The steak was incredible. I mean, everything was. Dude, they got their bread rolls that they give you when you first sit down. Got the cinnamon whipped butter. Oh my God, so good.
Been there, done that.
That sounds like a meal all by itself right there.
Oh,
it's so good.
It's probably a good fire there, but when we go, it's probably gonna suck.
Yeah. I've been to plenty of Texas Roadhouses, and I've never been to one that was bad.
Yeah, this one was very good.
I can honestly say the same thing, Pinks. I've never been to a bad Texas Roadhouse.
I've had ones where the service wasn't great, but the food was fine.
Yeah. Good.
But that's like any restaurant.
Yeah.
So, Sublime, you got some meat in your mouth tonight?
Yep. We ate. What is that?
You didn't even hear what he asked.
No, she didn't. But all she said, "Yep."
The thing about it
is something we don't know about.
Missed it.
Oh my God!
What happened? It sounded muffled, so he thought he was.
Evidently. Well, I better shut up. I'm gonna get too graphic here. I better shut up on this. Well, drop on the fucking ground, cigarette.
Apparently, Sublime was tongue tied.
Either that, or she was trying to breastfeed him, and he was trying to talk at the same time.
Gary, what happened?
I don't know.
The car was great. We drove down, and I thought it was compared to Mass car. It feels the same, but a little bit more bumpy because it's low. But it's the ride
Yeah.
is very, very cool, very nice.
Yeah.
I
Well,
do.
we lost Gary.
But
So does
Gary
that
got
mean?
decided he had to leave.
So does that mean that you're going to be looking into a different set of shock packages for that car as
No.
well to make it ride a little bit softer?
Handling capabilities.
It's a handling
Oh, okay.
car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it a 6?
Yeah.
It's meant to be like that.
He throttled one time.
Yeah. I got a chance to finally stab it in like first, second, and third, and dude, it then gets up to 100 pretty quick
Yeah.
for a stock car.
Really? Sweet, man. Yeah, I just wonder how it cruised down the highway and shit once y'all finally got on the highway and was able to set the cruise and just go.
Yeah, it rides nice and smooth.
Yeah.
The cruise control's got something going on with it because it intermittently works and doesn't work. And me and Gary looked it up, and it could be a couple things. It could be bad wiring on the steering wheel. It could be something on the brake switch that affects the cruise control. Yeah.
Is it throwing a code?
No, it's not throwing a code. It's just intermittently it'll work and then it won't work and then it'll work and then it won't work. So we're not going to use it that often. It's only a long trip. So I
Is
could
that
get
one of the combustion ones, or is that the one you have to like slow down if you come up behind a car?
No, I don't know if it has the adaptive cruise control or not, but that's not the problem. I don't think.
No, I was just wondering if it had it or not.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Because they're way more complicated when they had it.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, is that something that Ken might be able to take a peek at least while you're there?
No, like I said, it's not going to get used very often. So whatever, it is what it is.
Oh, let me tell y'all this, and y'all might not have heard of this, but I think y'all remember the story. Remember about me telling you my neighbor's truck? Remember I told you he was driving it one day and it was fine. Then that afternoon he went out there to turn the switch, and none of his power windows and all that shit would work in his truck.
Yeah.
He dropped his damn Ford off at the Ford dealership like 3 weeks ago. They got to take the entire interior out of the truck, the cab off the body.
Oh my God.
Just because they say it's a wiring problem. So they called Ford and they're going to replace all the wiring harness and shit in that truck. They had to completely gut the entire damn truck, take the cab off the frame and everything just to replace a wiring harness.
Hey, did you have something similar to that going on with your truck? Thanks.
What?
Didn't you have something similar with like a wiring situation deal going on in the truck you used to have?
Yeah, it was the bad battery.
Oh, it was just a battery?
It was one of the batteries was bad, and it was killing the other battery, and it just wasn't getting enough power while I was driving, so it was giving me errors.
But they were having a hard time hunting that down for a while, right?
Yeah, once they replaced the batteries, it was fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, check this out.
One other electrical problem it had right before I got rid of it, right before I sold it, and that was a switch in the seatbelt.
Well, check this out. They gave him a 2025 Ford Expedition to drive. It only had 4 miles on it when he left the dealership with it. He just clicked over 600 and what did he tell me? 681 miles tonight. He said, now the battery light's on that motherfucker. I was like, holy shit. Brand spanking new fucking truck, and now it's got a problem.
That's because batteries they're putting in them are shit now.
I was like, oh my God. I said, so when you called the dealership and told them about it, did they tell you to bring it back up there since it's still a brand new vehicle? He goes, no, they just told me to keep driving until it quits and then send a tow truck to pick it up. I was like,
Well,
oh,
that's
shit, okay.
what you get with 12 miles of wires. What you get.
And it's, and I wouldn't have one of these trucks. And I'm going to tell you that Expedition. And this is just my theory on this. The guys that's got the EcoBoost and all that shit might have another one. But an Expedition has got to weigh a hell of a lot more than an F-150. So this thing is it's got the 3.5 EcoBoost in it. And I'm just like, damn, that just does not seem like a damn enough engine and shit for that heavy ass fucking truck to be hauling around every single day.
It's fine just hauling as long as you're not hauling and trailering too much.
Oh, tell them.
That's a torquey engine. That thing's got a lot of power.
Yeah, that's what Gary said, and Car Mob, and like you and people that's got those trucks, they say that.
Amazing for the size of engine. It's got an amazing amount of power.
But it just seems like that's an awful heavy vehicle to just be hauling around that much weight all the time.
Heavy.
I don't know, man. If you look at this damn thing, God, it just looks heavy.
Look at what the tow rating in us is on the 3.5 F-150, and then you tell me it's too heavy for it.
Well, yeah. I'm sure the numbers probably would, say something different. I'm just saying, but just looking at the vehicle overall, I mean, just standing back, looking at it and walking around it and stuff, I'm like, dude, there's a lot of weight to this motherfucker. I didn't never look at the tag to see how much the whole vehicle weighs, but I will the next time he comes out and gets in it.
So the vet averaged about 20 miles a gallon coming down, and that was doing about 85 miles an hour.
That ain't bad.
Not at all.
No, that ain't bad. Not for what, like you said, 85 miles an hour. That ain't bad.
I got about 360 miles to a tank. Full gas.
I just wonder how much it would increase if you backed it down to like the set speed limit, like 70. I just wonder how much it would increase.
You mean 60?
No, down here, our interstates are 70.
I know where you are.
Georgia interstates are 70 here. So wouldn't that be pretty much across the board for the country? Well, I don't know. I can't really say anymore. I've not been driving on the interstates anymore for a long time.
The highways around here are 55 and 65.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Is that your speed limits on your interstates?
And some of them, but the bigger ones are 70, and if you go north, it's 75.
I'm sure there's something here too when you get to the big. I mean, it's like 70 right before you get to Huntsville too, but most places it's not.
Yeah, our three big ones is 75, 85, and then 20. That's our three big interstates that runs through our state, and hell, all of them are 70 miles an hour.
When we almost got here on Tuesday, we were driving down a long, windy road, and dude, we drove past a farm, and I swear to God, I almost puked. It was like fertilizer mixed with horse shit smell.
And fertilizer.
Buried the smell inside the car, dude. It was that strong.
Oh yeah.
It was.
You sure it wasn't a damn chicken farm that you were passing, because them motherfuckers are rank. Holy shit.
Well, this time of year, if it's a farm down in this area, they're just now putting that stuff out.
It was bad.
Yeah, they're getting ready. They're getting ready for the planting. Right?
It's called money.
Oh yeah, that's why the farmers don't complain about it, because they smell money.
Yeah, that's money.
Sleep, it's on your nose. It stays in your nose when you sleep, and you can smell.
That's all right. Sublime, come back here. I'll give you some sneak weed. How's that?
Hey, Sublime, you want to smell a bad spot? Come down to Georgia in a place called Gainesville, Georgia, and that whole damn town is like a chicken processing town. Oh, dude, you talking about awful? Oh my God, dude. If you ain't used to that smell, dude, you swear you just rode through a whorehouse and all them motherfuckers are on the rag. God, the body is bad.
What'd you say?
It smells like you just went through a whorehouse and every single one of those bitches are on a rag. It's
so
rough.
You was there?
I'm telling you, it is bad, dude. And I'm like, and I'm asking myself, I said, how do all these people even want to move up here and live and buy fucking $500,000 houses in the area that smell so fucking bad? I'm like, holy shit. I could not walk out my house every day and smell that. There's no fucking possible way, man.
After a while, you wouldn't smell it anymore.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if I could ever get numb to a smell like that. That's awful, dude.
I mean,
it's bad. It's bad.
Everybody says they right by the plant and it smells so good because it's peach and all this stuff at the plant. I can walk in there, I can't smell nothing.
Oh, my
really?
God.
Yo, I'm telling you 100% true.
Oh.
Now, if when I had my surgery, when I went back, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, because you had been away from the plant for a pretty good while then at that point.
Oh, a full month.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
I don't know though, man.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Sublime. Go ahead.
It's all good. One of Ken's customers walked into the shop today and saw the vet up on the rack. He's like, when did he start working on Chevys? I'm like, I got him to commit to the dark side.
Hey, man, you know what? This is good for Ken, though. It just shows the diversity of his shop and what he's capable of working on.
He don't.
He can work on Fords and he can work on shitty cars. It all the same.
The video, make sure you put a disclaimer in there that this is the only Chevy he's going to do work on, so nobody calls him and asks him to work on.
Well, I want to know, when is the last time anybody has seen Ken put out a video? He hadn't put out a video in a good long while now.
He talked to me last night about that, actually today, about posting some more content about whether it's drag racing or dyno day, dyno stuff. Dude, he gave me a ride. Holy shit. He gave me a ride in his 16 that's pretty much at like 1,000 to the wheel.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. He got like half throttle and that thing threw me back in the seat. I'm like, oh my God.
So that ESS hits pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Does it make you want to switch to 500 over? Like, damn, why does it got to be a 500? I want this shit in my car.
I mean, don't get me wrong, driving around on drag radios. We weren't driving around on street tires. So. But
Ken's got a business to run. He ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
Shit, he does. Shit, I'm telling you, he does too. Don't let nobody fool you. Just because you got a business to run, hey, Ken still loves to have fun. Don't let nobody fool you.
No, I just say he ain't got time for the videos. He's got a business to run.
He told me he'll trade you the 22 for the 500. I'm like, no.
Well, there you go, Sublime. Trade the 22 for the 500.
We got that's on it. I'm like, no. No.
If you wasn't in love with that car, it might be something different. But I know you said that was always one of the cars that you've always wanted was the 500. So
yes, for sure.
And you got a nice car, man. I don't blame you for not wanting to get rid of it.
Yeah. And dude, I talked to Ken about the circumstances that led up to me getting that car. It was more than what I thought. So the guy that ordered that car, the reason why they didn't provide a carbon fiber track pack, which is what the guy ordered, was because of the temperatures that were going on at that time. Because apparently Ford doesn't ship track pack cars or something or doesn't build them or something because of the temperatures were too cold and they don't drive those tires on the cold street or something like that. He said there was a lot of circumstances that led to you. He said if that car was every other color, he said he would have bought it. He said the only reason he didn't want that color is because Thing Mode had the same color at the time.
You know, I've seen a car like yours. It might have been a couple of weeks ago on the internet. Same car, same color scheme with the white stripes and everything, but it was a carbon fiber track pack. And I could not believe the number that the guy still had on this car. But I mean, it was a very low miles car. I think it was on like 4,200 miles or 4,300 miles.
What do you want?
Wanted like 98,000.
Yeah. If it's a track,
I was like, holy shit, them so bitches haven't lost much value at all. Damn.
No. Not after low miles in good shape.
I just couldn't believe it. I was like, God almighty, them cars are still bringing just excellent money.
He didn't even know. Hey,
Gary, did you jump back up on a panel? I'm not looking at my phone, so I don't know.
Yeah.
My phone's.
I hit the wrong tag.
Yeah, I just hope my seat don't break, because my seat breaks, my fat ass gonna fall through it, and I'm gonna break my phone because it's right up under me. So
an executive decision on working them out?
Who?
Huh?
Me?
Yeah, did you make an executive decision?
I ain't working around, dude. I still my head's still all clogged up.
Oh, gotcha.
I've been saying, Gary's got like 500 million days off. He ain't going to work tomorrow.
If that was the case, I'd never.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, that's true too. That's true too. That's true.
I got 500 million sick days or vacation days. Shit, I'm taking them all.
Yeah, hell yeah. Right now, I'm taking them right now till I retire.
I'll get a couple more in there too.
Yeah.
You work for the government.
Hey, I think what I was telling y'all the other day, my brother's scared that the government's going to force him into damn retirement. Dude, he's really scared about that shit. He's not ready to retire. He called and talked to me today about that shit again. He goes, dude, I really think they're going to fucking force me into retirement.
So,
what?
Say what now, Gary?
Trump, you mean?
No, my brother, my oldest brother, the one that works on the airport space.
But
the contract.
Trump's going to force him to retire?
Yeah, he said he said the way it's looking is they're trying their best to force out the people that are still working past their retirement time. Like my brother has already got so many years in. He's got this year will make 45 years that he'll have in. And he said the way it's looking like they're trying to push out the older people that are already ready for retirement so they can bring in younger people. He said that's the way it's looking.
That's what they did to a friend of mine, but that was a few years back.
Yeah, he said he said the only reason why he don't want to retire right now is because his son has got one more year in high school and they don't know what kind of scholarship he's going to get. They know he's going to get one, but they don't know if it's going to be a full ride or not. You know what I mean? Academic scholarship. So
Well,
he's like, man,
but I mean, thing about it is that what happened with that overtime?
which one?
The one that they were going to stop taxing overtime.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're still he's still trying to get it through. But you know, it's one of those things that shit's got to go through
Congress.
the House. It's got to go through the Senate, but then it's also got to be approved by the damn IRS. That's the other key is the IRS.
That they're going to have to tack about 500 other things on the same bill that have nothing to do with it.
Oh yeah, well that's just the way the government works. We all know that.
Well, that's the way it shouldn't work.
I agree 100% with that. Yeah, I agree. But you know that's what they're going to do, and it's probably going. The Democrats called a lot of flack for saying, "Hey, we want this bill passed, but you've only got 24 hours to read these 5,000 pages."
Yeah,
I guarantee you, the damn Republicans, they're going to try the same shit. Ain't nobody going to fool me. They're going to try the same shit.
Shut up, phone. Nobody was talking to you.
They gonna come up with a bill, and they gonna tell the Democratic side now, hey, you've only got 24 hours to read this bill, but there's about 3,000 pages.
What up, boss man?
You know that's gonna happen.
Yeah, but you want one bill about one thing and nothing else.
Yeah, but like Pink said, that's something they don't do. They try to throw in 100 other damn things that has nothing to do with that shit.
They like to hide stuff in the bills.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree.
And both sides are guilty of that shit. It ain't just one side over the other. They're all guilty.
That's why you should throw their asses out.
That's why
Well,
they
the problem.
they should only be able to do 1 or 2 terms. That's it.
See, and I 100% agree that they should. Look, I look at it like this. If governors and presidents have to have term limits, then why in the hell can't congressmen and senators have term limits? Why can't they make that a law? Why can't they sit there?
Against the law for lobbying. I think lobbying should be against the law too.
I 100% agree with that.
Yep.
I truly believe they should all have term limits. I mean, you look at Mitch McConnell. Look how long that motherfucker's been in damn in damn Washington, either being a damn congressman or a senator. How long that fucker's been up there?
And he can't even talk.
Well, he's in a damn. He fell about 3 weeks or so ago. Fell down some stairs inside the Capitol. That motherfucker rolling around in a wheelchair now. But he did just come out and give a speech the other day because I watched it. He said he's not going to be. Yeah, he's not going to be seeking re-election. So
yeah, he's a rhino. He's a piece of shit.
He's on his deathbed.
What was that, Pinks?
I said he's on his deathbed, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, but go back to what Biden did. Look how long he had been in politics in Washington before he finally became vice president and then ran for president. God, he's been up there ever since the damn 70s. I mean, so it happens on both sides, but I 100% agree. I think they all should have term limits. That way, to me, this is the way I feel it, and y'all might 100% disagree with me on this, but I feel term limits would automatically propel the government forward instead of keeping the old way of thinking back from all these people who's been in there for fucking 40 years.
But how many AOCs are we going to end up with?
God, I hope, boy, we got one, and that's way too damn many. Holy shit.
We got more than one.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen, I got to go to bed. Sublime, you too.
Take it easy there, Bama. Have a good night, bro.
Hey, if you do get an AOC, then that way she can only be there so long. She ain't gonna keep.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I think term limits are a great thing. But and I don't understand. I don't understand why the congressmen or senators don't get together. Well, I understand why they're not going to do it, but why don't somebody propose a bill where the term limits, even though we all know neither
They
side is
did.
going to vote for it?
They actually have. They've got one. There's one up for vote again sometime soon.
God, I hope it goes through and I hope it passes.
Uh,
I just think the country needs to always be looking forward instead of keeping the old guard in there and keep thinking the old ways. I'm sorry, but United States, it's not the same country
I
that.
got an idea. How about Congress is no longer allowed to vote on their own raises
Yeah, no
Oh,
shit.
yeah, no shit. Now,
because
I
every
agree
time
with
they
that one.
vote on it, they give themselves one. But it's like what I saw the other day with like Nancy Pelosi and all them. They make 200,000+ a year to barely do a goddamn thing all year long.
Run their mouth.
They have hundreds of millions of dollars in net worth. How did they make
Oh,
that much off of that?
she's
Little
under investigation now.
Well, it's not just
Uh,
her though. It
They
wasn't
all
just
are.
her, and it's not just Democrats. It's everybody.
oh yeah, no. What I'm saying, she is under investigation because of all the inside trading.
Well, so
Because
a lot of them because they have that make 200 grand or less, and have 200+ million in net
Hey,
worth.
yeah, exactly. I agree. I think that's total bullshit because they got information or they're
Voted
able
on
to get
things that knew what was
information.
going to happen because of those votes.
Yeah, but I'm saying as far as the trading thing goes, they're able to get information that the regular average Joe like Pinks and Gary and myself, we're not privy to that kind of information, but they're allowed to get it so they can make themselves filthy fucking rich. And I just think that's total bullshit.
Well,
And
guys,
look,
I'm gonna pop off here. Thanks for having me up. Sublime, Salty, everybody in the chat. We'll talk to you guys later on.
Hey,
you
take
too there, Mr. Gary.
have a good one.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna jump out of here too. I'm gonna finish this cigarette.
If I were you, you could hurt
oh,
yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I probably would. My fat ass.
so dude, check this out. I just went outside to do a little toolbox, and there's guys out there talking, and I think a couple of them are popo because there's a guy that's been in a popo car that's been staying here. So I got to go to the back side of the building to do what I need to do.
Yeah,
Where are you
yeah.
staying? Best question.
So what?
Where are you staying? Same place?
Yeah, same place. Yeah.
So you're building up more points for Ford Takeover, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I look. So if you, what did your room cost tonight? Right now?
110 plus tax.
Yeah.
125. Everything.
But during the summer, during Ford Takeover time, that price jumps.
Yeah, but I wonder if it's going to be bad this year since it's going to be moving from July to September.
Yeah, that might help.
It still is. I've already looked at the prices.
Oh, they're still going to be jumping up even during that time.
Well, yeah, that's still busy time of the year for them. What up, Nate?
Yeah, but what was y'all's rooms last time? Like 140, 150, 160, some shit like that?
150.
After everything said and done, was about 140 something for me.
Damn, that's a big price hike. What's up, Nate? How you doing, buddy?
You are
Man,
the
I'm-
cheapest son of a bitch I've ever met in my life. They pay way more than you ever thought about paying.
Who you talking about?
You
Who you talking about? They pay more than me. Who are you talking about?
hotel room.
Oh, dude, I ain't staying there. I got a camper, motherfucker. I ain't staying in a hotel room. I drag my
Exactly.
camper.
If they spend $1, it's more than you're going to spend.
You can count on it. Look. That's why I keep my money because I don't spend it.
Where you at? You still up in New York?
Where am I at in New York? Just east of Rochester.
No, I said you're still up in New York.
Yeah.
Shit, he still got another month up there.
Yep.
Another month.
When we
Yeah,
close.
he don't close till the 28th. And I'm sorry I didn't call you back last night, dude. My brother,
It's all good.
You got most of everything moved though?
No. Well, yes, most of everything. I have very large items left, like truck, lawnmower, quad, mattress and box spring, heater, shop lights. Oh yeah.
Okay, so still a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it's still a lot.
Way less than I took the first time in actual individual items, but we're still going to fill that 42-foot trailer one more time, and then we're going to use my dad's stock trailer to move what little bit's left.
Wow. 42 foot, rental or?
No, my buddy's bringing his dad's trailer back up.
Okay.
The one that moved us the first time.
Nice.
That's an enclosed trailer too, right?
Yep.
Is that a gooseneck?
Fifth wheel. Yeah.
Fifth wheel. Okay.
Yeah. 3 axle. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, can that trailer, is it just like a cargo trailer, or can it be used for like, is it a car trailer also?
It is a car trailer.
Oh, okay. A 48 foot.
It is
damn.
actually one that actually has the door that opens up. The wheels actually, it ain't a deck over. It's sits down in. It's real wide. Got the flip down ramp door. It's got the flip up side door. So whenever you pull a car in, you can flip the door open the car door.
Oh, that's a nice trailer.
I will say that I have found that loading a car trailer, when you have to load a household, loading a car trailer is so much easier than the regular trailers.
Oh, yeah, because the deck is so much lower.
And they're low and they're wide, and there's plenty of tie downs in them usually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
His is lower.
What up, MJF?
The ramp flips down, and the back, because the trailer's so long, the back half is ramped probably half the length of the ramp.
Basically.
Yeah,
mine's got a dovetail in it too, which I didn't realize it had until after I'd owned it for about a year.
MJI, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
What's up, MJ?
What's up, MJI?
Look at this. Look at this. MJI Sublime's already at Ford Takeover, and hell, he's only a few months early.
Yeah.
And it's late. I actually do like the September time frame, though. It works out better for me.
Hey, I was going to ask MJI. MJI, have you made the move already to New York, or are you still in North Carolina?
You're not drinking this right now. No.
Not drinking.
Now I'm curious because I'm actually going to be down that way tomorrow. If he
I had
is.
a cup of coffee earlier. Now I got water.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in here to be able to ask him that question in a while, so glad he popped in.
Not drinking during the week thing.
Good deal.
I'm not
Congrats,
counting
man.
Fridays and Saturdays. Fridays and Saturdays I can have a drink too.
Well, you're off work, so.
Well, it's not just that, but like I went out last Friday and Saturday. I went to a friend's house on Friday and we went out Saturday. So I had a beer or two.
Oh, so you're still in North Carolina. You're not moving until summertime. Hey, I don't blame you, dude. I wouldn't want to move in the fucking winter either. That'd be a shit
I
time to
wouldn't
move.
move to New York at all myself. But that's just
Yeah, same here.
I don't like the weather up there.
I understand why he's doing it though. He's wanting to be back up here around his family and stuff.
Oh, that's
Just like
that's
why I'm
pretty
moving back to where I'm moving to. Same reasoning. Nobody would choose to move to this state. I promise.
Well, MGI is doing it.
Well, I mean, choose if it wasn't for family being here. No one would just be like, "Hey, I'm going to move to New York today." No one. I'm the only dumbass that did that, and I did it because there was money here for my job. So I guess I actually had a reason.
Money? I like it.
Yeah, that's smart. MGI, wait till your son's out of school. Hell yeah, that's smart.
So what'd you think of that pallet racking setup I sent you yesterday, Salty?
I thought that was looking pretty damn cool, dude.
That is. They were some pretty smart people right there in Capitol.
Yeah, I wasn't. When you were trying to explain it to me, I was trying to I was having a hard time picturing how it worked. But after you sent me that picture or that link, and I looked at it, I was like, "Oh hell, that's pretty fucking cool right there. I like that."
They just took pallet racking and they basically made dangling cabinets from them that roll back. And
Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool.
Takes
I
up
have
a
no
lot.
idea what you're talking about. So.
You ever heard of lev rack before?
What?
It's called lev rack.
Nope.
It's a company that they take basically pallet racking that would be like Lowe's or Home Depot, and they adapted cabinets that roll on a trolley above, back and forth individually for storage.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually a really cool system, man.
Yeah, look that up.
Yeah, it's badass. I like it. Now you're right. They come with a high price tag.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
for what you get, I think it's pretty damn cool.
they're
Yeah.
not cheap. I see them at Obsessed Garage has them.
Oh yeah, they're not cheap. Yeah,
he's-
the link
yeah,
he
he was
sent
one
me
of the
was like
first.
$5,600.
Oh, Leverett. I found their website.
Yeah.
I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen. I actually watched. Oh God, what was his name? Hacks something. He did. He made these same things, but he made them himself. A lot
Yeah.
cheaper. A lot cheaper.
Yeah, I know the one that Nate sent me yesterday. I seen it. And I was looking at it. I was like, "Oh damn, $5,600."
I think it was Hackman did it.
I seen somebody on YouTube had done it.
A couple people have done them, and it's a lot cheaper to do it yourself. It's really easy. It's way cheaper than what they charge for them.
But the concept of it, I like the hell out of the concept
Yeah,
of
it's a good concept, but it's not worth that much money in my opinion.
I'm looking for a way because I got to store a bunch of stuff in a small space because we've made the decision and I'm starting my business. So I have to have minimum amount of stuff in that garage. So
Jesus,
So Woody,
$6,000 for the 10-footer? That's crazy.
I looked at it as I was going to spend probably 10 in cabinets, and this is going to take place of cabinets. And then I'm just buying.
Which size are you buying?
What's that?
Which size you buying though?
10 or 12.
Wow, that's spendy.
yeah, the only thing you're gonna have to worry about though is you're gonna have to have a workbench.
I'm gonna buy I think I'm gonna buy a 72-inch toolbox from Harbor Freight. That's my workbench.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
You know what makes those really nice is you cut a wood top and put on it, or buy some butcher block and put on top of it. Makes them even nicer.
Yep.
Yeah, I could see where that would be. That would be real nice.
I've done that before with my old 42-inch. I put a wood block on it for a long time, and it worked really well.
Yeah.
My 72-inch that I have Husky, it came with a wood butcher block top.
What's up, Woody?
Well, it was interesting. Like I was looking into that lever rack, and then I was like, I can do that. I can get a toolbox, but I still am stuck without a vise if I want a vise for my personal self on a weekend. And then I realized I'll just make a Reese hitch attachment that goes right on it that you can attach anything to it you want.
There you go. I've seen a lot of people weld. I've seen a lot of people weld those to the side of their toolboxes at the top, where they can put a damn vise right on the hitch and slide it in and out when they're using it and when they're not using it. It works really good.
One right on the front of my tool bench.
I never seen that. I have seen that, but I've actually seen people use them on the back of their trucks.
Oh yeah. My brother's got one of those that he can slide into his Reese hitch.
I just have one. I have a 6-foot workbench that I bought from Home Depot that can fold up, but I've got it screwed so it won't fold anymore. I'm mounted on top of that. I have a metal plate under it, and I drilled through and just mounted right on top of that workbench.
Oh, there you go. That'll work too.
I almost went to Harbor Freight today.
I'm telling you,
one day only sale, 25% off all toolboxes.
Oh, now that would have been if I was looking for a toolbox, that would have suckered me in.
What was that today?
Yes, today only.
With the ITC membership or
no? To everybody.
So ITC usually gets more than that when that happens. I didn't even see that. That might have been only in your area.
Hey, you let me know when you get ready to buy that toolbox, Nate, and I can make it cheaper. I can make it even cheaper than that for you.
All right.
Because my sister works for Harbor Freight, and I can give you her personal code that whereas no matter what you're buying on top of the coupons or whatever, you get another 20% off.
Oh yeah.
That would have been nice to know.
Yeah.
Well, y'all let me know when y'all plan on going to Harbor Freight and y'all buy some big ticket items. You let me know, and I will get this code for you. It don't matter who it is, Pinks or whatever. Let me know. I will get her personal code for you, and you guys will be able to save some money on top of say if the coupons are 25%, you get the 25% plus her 20%.
Nice.
Yeah, when I seen that deal, shit. But I don't want to. I don't have no way to go get it today.
Yeah.
Coupons. It's store only.
Yep.
Well, I can help you out on that. As long as my sister continues to work there, I can help you out. And she's been there for 5 years now. So
see that until it was too late. Because in store only, but pre-sale orders are available. 25% off all U.S. General rolling cabinets. Nice.
U.S. General, I love a U.S. General toolbox. People ain't going. They can sit here and tell me Snap-on is the greatest thing since sliced bread and all, but I'm gonna tell you right now, U.S. General toolboxes are some damn good toolboxes.
I mean, it's yeah.
Say what? Say what, Pinks?
Oh, I was just reading the coupon. It's
I love U.S. General box.
Customer per day.
The only thing I don't like about it is theirs are the narrowest front to back. Most people are 25 to 30, and they're 22.
Yeah. Well, they're deeper than they used to be. They used to be 18. The old Series 1 are only like 18 inches deep.
Yeah. See, I've never minded that, because if you get the organizers that goes in those things, you can still get all your tools and stuff in there. Now, maybe not as much as some of y'all tools that you have.
Organizers take up space.
Yeah, but I'm just one of those type people, man. I just love my toolbox to be organized. My brother, you go down to his house and he's got these damn nice big fucking Snap-on boxes and all, but he's got one drawer, it's nothing but a wrench drawer. But you open it up and they're just all piled in there. And you have to dig through all those motherfuckers to find the one wrench you need. I hate that, man. That drives me crazy.
That's just fun.
Shit, that just drives me crazy. I can't stand
my main
it.
toolbox. In my toolbox is my wrenches are in the one blue one I have. The wrenches are actually in their little holders that they came from Milwaukee, and my other toolbox lined up from smallest to largest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see his socket. Okay, they're Sublime. Have a good night, buddy.
They're Sublime.
Hey, appreciate you coming in, man.
No problem, man. You guys have a good night.
You too, bud.
And metric and standard are in separate drawers.
Yep.
Well, see, my brothers are the same way. His socket drawers are the exact same fucking way.
Most of my sockets are in kits now.
Not in the big drawers, but on the the little smaller drawers to the right. He'll have all of his metrics in one drawer, but they're not organized. They're just fucking in there. And I'm like, man, this fucking aggravates the shit out of me.
Mine are all on those little strips,
Yeah.
Because I've got just multiple different sets, long, small, shorts.
Deep wells, regulars, and shit like that.
Wells, regulars. You got the 12 points and the 6 points, and but most of the time now I'm using my Milwaukee sets that I have. So I've got the 3 sets of those that I just carry around the garage with me.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, man. I'm just one of those type, man. I got to be organized, because when I'm looking for one certain thing, I want to be able to go and I know where that sumbitch is at and I can get it. I can't stand digging through 50,000 wrenches to get to a 5/8. Drives me fucking crazy.
Okay, so
I can't stand it.
For my if I'm going for my gear wrench drives, my gear wrench wrenches, those are in one of my pack out sets, and they're just kind of in the drawer because there's multiples of each size, and I threw them in there a couple years ago, and I've just kind of left them. But I don't usually have a lot of trouble finding what I need because I can see them, size wise, and I can grab the one I need pretty quickly.
See, that's my biggest problem now. With my eyes going as bad as they've gone, it's really hard for me to read the numbers that's on a socket. Unless I'm using like an impact socket, a black socket, I have no problem with the black. It's just the chrome sockets that my eyes have a really hard time reading the little numbers on the socket.
Wax the numbers. Get some wax or something and wax the numbers so that they show up.
You know what? That's a fucking good idea. I didn't think about that.
Red wax. I use red wax. Like I use red in the metrics and black in the standards.
You know what? That's a damn good idea. I didn't think about that. That's cool.
Been doing it.
Yeah, I can do that. Either that or I'll just paint the some bitches, then put it in the damn grinder and polish the damn other paint off of it, and the paint will stay in the damn numbers.
Yeah.
Either way.
That's basically what you do with the wax. You put it in there and then you wipe it off.
Does it like wear out over time, like with heat and shit like that?
It can, yeah. It
can.
But so does the paint.
Yeah. But I could just.
They make
I don't know.
Wax just for doing that 2 tools.
Oh, do they really? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Don't remember where I used to get it.
Yeah, it's just my eyes, man. The chrome, makes it really hard for me to find a socket anymore.
Too sometimes, but like I said, my sockets are all in those kits now, and it's labeled on this, and they're in order. So, and they're labeled on the plastic as well. And
yeah, you got one of those drawers that you probably pulled the drawers out and set them in the drawer, or what are they, like the pack out like the 3 drawer, and you got like quarter, 3/8, and half. Oh
no, these are the handle, close the lid kit. The quarter,
gotcha.
3/8, and half. I carry them around. They're just out in the garage. I don't put them in the toolbox because they don't.
Oh, okay.
They won't fit in any of the. Well, they'll fit in a pack out toolbox, the big one, at the bottom, they'll fit in there, but not well. And so I just always have them out because I'm always using them.
I said a roll around cart would be hard for you, wouldn't it, Pinks? You wouldn't have the room for one. You wouldn't have a room for a damn roll around cart in your shop, would you, Pinks?
No, I got no room for that. I got my.
Yeah.
I don't need a roll around anyway, because if you look at the picture, well, you can't probably see it as well as I can. If you look at the picture behind us on the screen, behind my car there, the blue one, you see some silver shining? That's a toolbox.
Gotcha.
That is my 42-inch with top box and side box on it.
Gotcha.
So I have all those tools right there. And then if I need on the far end of the garage, there's another 72-inch toolbox. Full. They're both full. Like slam packed full.
Yeah, that's what I have. I have the 72-inch damn Harbor Freight box. I love it.
My 72 inches of Husky, and I got it on sale a couple of years back at Home Depot, and it was just too good of a deal to pass up.
Well, let me ask you, I haven't bought any tools from Harbor Freight, like hand tools, in a long time. Do y'all specifically go after the icons now, or do y'all still buying something else?
The only thing I buy most of the time there, if I'm buying something, it's going to be their impact sockets, and I just buy the Pittsburgh. I don't care. But I haven't been buying in so long because the ones I've had have lasted for years, and I beat the shit out of them.
I got you.
I'm like Pinks. I'm trying to think of what I actually have for Harbor Freight tools. I have the ball peen hammer set.
Yeah, got those.
Which I've had them for years, and I've beat the ever living shit out of them. And there's the few of them that probably
my dead blows have had to be replaced recently because they just finally started falling apart. But
but dead blows are good though. They don't cost that much at Harbor Freight. That's a good thing about them.
They've gone up in price, but they're still pretty cheap.
I am gonna get me those damn 2 ratchets that I am gonna get those 2 ratchets that Funky showed in his video. Yeah, I don't have those, but I'm gonna get those.
I don't either, but I don't need them.
I don't need them either, but I'm gonna get them anyway just because I like the idea of the extension on them. That shit would be awesome.
Many ratchets, and I have extending ratchets, but I also replaced my torque wrenches, which were Pittsburgh, and I had 2 sets of them each. I now have the 2 Craftsman ones, but I don't have the smallest. I don't have the inch pound one. I have the 3/8 and the 1/2 inch.
Yeah, I don't have an inch pound one either, but I got Snap-on torque wrenches though. So
I have a Quinn torque wrench too, which is a digital, but.
I don't even. I have whenever Craftsman first came out with their the 4-drawer system, and it was in a plastic box with plastic drawers. Like they got worse as the years went on. I got like one of the first iterations of it. I think I was like 12 when I got it. And I bought it as a scratch back then. What's that?
They were okay when they first started doing those, but that was before they all went to China.
It was the biggest. Well, even my buddies bought them whenever they got into like high school. Like I had mine in middle school, and they got theirs like when they were like juniors and seniors, and their kits were like half of what mine was. Like mine's even got the 6.12 point of every size and every dimension, every ratchet size. And like they even have like the 4.5 and the 5.5 and the 6.5 metric sockets.
Those are the hard ones to find.
So like I got those. I still have them. I still have the plastic drawer or the thing that it goes in, but I just pull the drawers out. I set them right in my toolbox. I don't even buy one.
There you go. Yep. There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, it sorts them. It keeps them nice and neat.
Which it makes
like I said, I don't have any extendable ratchets like that. I just got the old school kind of ratchets. But I want me some of those extendable ratchets. Them are cool as hell.
I have a ratcheting breaker bar. That's nice.
Yeah, see now I have a like a it's a piece of damn shit. What rigid pipe? No, rigid pipe that my dad used to cut, and install in places when he was doing electrical work and stuff. I've got a piece of that. It's probably 2 foot long, maybe foot and a half, 2 foot
have
long.
the same stuff that I put over top of my wrenches.
Yeah. I got that, but I just like the idea of those extendable ratchets. I'm like, damn, this is pretty cool. I didn't even know that they even had that shit until I seen his video. I was like, fuck.
They've had those for a while. My
They
buddy
used to sell them at O'Reilly's. Were ratcheting breaker bars. I don't think they sell them anymore. And it's I can't think of the name. Titan. I think it's made by Titan. And I have that thing. That thing is a beast, and it's long. I mean, it's a long breaker bar, and it's got a ratcheting end on it, which is awesome. It's a big, heavy end too, and it flips. It's not solid. It flips over. It's a nice little. I like that thing. I used to use it all the time, but now most of the time I use my Impact.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have a need for those, but I'm gonna buy them anyway. I'm gonna go down there and use my sister's coupon, and I'm just gonna pick them up just because I don't have them, and I think they're cool as hell.
They're cheap.
Yeah, but with her,
they're Pittsburgh.
yeah, but shit, with her damn coupon, they're even cheaper.
I was looking, and I don't own any Icon. I have not bought anything with the Icon brand name yet. I haven't had.
And I was just curious, how much better are they than the Pittsburgh? I've never bought any Icon, so I don't know.
I've looked at the stuff, and it looks nicer, but I can't see, for what I do, not being a professional mechanic, I don't have a need for that.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's the thing is I know people like I would say maybe their ratchets might hold up. Like they got an extensive assortment of ratchets. That I will say. When you go there,
yeah, but so does Pittsburgh though. Pittsburgh's got a lot of them too, though.
When you walk in their Icon, there's probably 3 times the amount or more. They've got everything.
Okay.
They have all weird teeth and
yeah, and then they've got the gold plated one still.
Yeah,
which that's just stupid.
They were trying to on there. That was too far.
Yeah, but I guarantee you, they got a bunch of suckers to buy that gold plated shit though when they put it. There's no doubt in my mind. It's like, oh, this is better. It's gold plated. Let's buy it.
Hey, Miss Carol, I saw all kinds of videos of people on like TikTok and everything and YouTube and all that bought those gold plated fucking ratchets.
Really?
Why did you spend so much money on that? It's like a 3/8 ratchet for $50.
Fuck that. If I'm gonna pay $50 for a 3/8 ratchet, you better have a good name brand on that basket. That's all I got to say.
Retirement must be nice.
What was that she said? Oh, I need to pull up my chat.
2 months till retirement.
2 months. Oh Lord. Goddamn. The wild in this woman's getting ready to be released.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. 2 months and she's a free woman.
2 months and she'll just have another job.
Yeah, but at least she won't have nobody tell her, hey, you need to pack up and fly over here. She ain't got to worry about that shit no more. Well, I think she's gonna do her mechanic shop thing, isn't she? Didn't she say somebody she was going to do her mechanic shop that she's got full time or something like that last time she was in here?
Remember?
Or one of the times she was in here. Hell, we don't get to see her as much as we used to anymore. So
that's something like we talk about ratchets. I'm just sitting here thinking I don't really own any ratchets. I own those garbage Craftsmans years ago. I still have one. The 1/4 inch is broke. I have it.
I like that. My 1/4 inch is broke.
I have the Evo line one, which I don't even know where it's at. I've been through 3 times.
What'd you call it?
It was the Craftsman. Whenever they had it was called the Evo line right before Sears went out of business and Craftsman.
Right before they went to shit.
It was the economy line of Craftsman, but the ratchets were twice as good as the actual Craftsman ones. Like you could actually lay into them.
I don't guess I have any of those.
I have some classic Craftsman ratchets that are still strong to this day, but I prefer, one of my favorite ratchets I have is I think a Trades Pro or something like that I bought at a auto shop or an auto parts store one year that I've had forever. It's a 3/8 ratchet that I've had for a good 25, 30 years, and the thing just works.
You know what? It's really weird because me and my dad, we bought years ago when I was a kid. We didn't have a 1/2-inch ratchet. We didn't have a good 3/8 ratchet because we had Craftsman's, and he refused to pull out. Like, he had Craftsman's from when Snap-on made their stuff in the 80s. He refused to use those. He had some specialty ratchets. He's like, I'm not breaking these. So he would never pull them out unless he absolutely had to. We were at AutoZone one day. We bought 3/8 and a 1/2-inch great necks. He's like, they'll last for a little while. They can't be any worse than Craftsman's. I still have the 1/2-inch, and he still has the 3/8. That's, I bet, going on 25 years ago.
Yeah, I've got a damn SK ratchet. This damn dude, I have worked that motherfucker to death, and it's been still clicking all these years later.
Yep.
It's my favorite 3/8 ratchet. It's a great ratchet.
Every year I go through this.
I have one Snap-on ratchet that's a 1/2-inch, and I love it. The thing is awesome. I've had it since the early 2000s, and the thing works great, and I've never had a problem with it. But like I said, I use my Milwaukees, and my Milwaukees are awesome. I love the ratchets, the handles. They're comfortable. They work great, but then half the time I'm using my electric ratchets anyway.
See, you've got things that I don't have. I need to invest in the electric stuff like y'all got, like the battery operated stuff. I just don't have none of that stuff. All I got is air shit.
Well, air shit works for me too. I have some air shit too, but I have an air ratchet still, but it's so goddamn noisy. I mean,
Yeah.
Noisy. The air one's too noisy. Oh, fuck.
Just like I want to get an air impact gun. I mean, not an air, but an electric impact gun. And I've never broke down and bought one. And I know the one I'm gonna buy a Milwaukee whenever I finally get off my cheap ass and go spend the money and buy one.
They're a little expensive, but they're nice.
I'll tell you, I can think of 3 Milwaukees you'll buy and you'll probably never need them. And one of them I don't even have. 1/2-inch impact high torque. If you take off anything like truck tires.
I have them.
Yep. I think I got the first or second generation of.
I've got an older one. It's I think a first gen. It's still strong, but it's got the Wi-Fi stuff and the tracking in it, so you can lock it. And it's got 4 different settings on it.
Yep.
I love it. Thing works great.
I'd still got the tube. I got the one without Wi-Fi. I was broke when I bought it, but I was like, I want one of these because I didn't have an air compressor or a 1/2-inch impact.
I had a 80-gallon air compressor at the time I bought it too.
I had a 60-gallon single stage that had been locked up a good solid 7 or 8 times.
Yeah.
It was tired. It's tired, but it still runs. I don't have it. My buddy has it now. But get the 1/2-inch high torque, and then get yourself a 3/8 stubby M12. 3/8. That thing will pretty much go anywhere you want it to, and you wouldn't think it would.
I need to get that new stubby one they have. I should have bought
I don't think I have the newest version they have. I think I have the last iteration of it. Dude, I have 2 of them. I dropped in one in a 5-gallon bucket with a battery in it.
Yeah.
I went of water and I went, well, that's the end of that. I literally got online and ordered another one right then and there. Pulled it out, hit the trigger. It went, hit the trigger. I went, well, I just toasted that one and threw it on the workbench. Come out the next day, hit the trigger. I still have never used the other one that I bought. It's brand new sitting in the box.
It's funny because if I had done that, I pulled it out, unhooked the battery, and blew it out with air and let it sit there and dry before.
Yeah. Same here, Pinks. That's what I'd have done to mine.
And
load it out with air and let it dry.
WD or something in it because water displacement 40 works great.
I'd have probably put some damn lithium grease or something inside of it.
WD-40 works awesome.
I mean, like I was like shit. Like I bought the tool only because I got a bunch of M12 batteries, and I was like shit. I tried to return it, I couldn't, and I went fuck it. And I threw it in the toolbox, but I do take it with me. Like I'll throw it in my Mustang. with my half-inch or with a half-inch
only-
adapter, half-inch
The
socket.
only M12 impact I have are the screw bit style ones. I have that and the drills, but I don't have the impact M12. All my impacts are M18s.
Well, that was the thing is might have been 1 or 2 iterations ago, the M12, when I bought this one, the M12 3/8 impact had more torque and breakaway power
And
in
was smaller.
testing than the M18.
And
They
that's why
have
I would have
since
bought it.
changed that
Yeah, I
to
know.
where the M18 produces about what this one did, and then they lowered the rating on the other one.
Do you know why they lowered the rating on it? It was killing batteries too fast.
I can believe that. I do tend to put my big battery on it. I do put my XC60 or 40.
You have a
I
6.
won't put the small one.
My biggest batteries are the 3s.
I got them in the 12. That's my 12s, and then my 18s. My biggest one's an 8. It came with
my biggest. I only have an 8. I can't afford the 12s. They're too damn expensive. And then those new red lithium or the new ones they have, they're new stack batteries. Oh my god, they're expensive.
Yes, they're absolutely ridiculous. The only reason why I have the 12 or the 8 is because I bought the Weed Whacker, which I don't recommend. I have had 3 of them, and they all have the same problem.
I have the Ryobi. I have the Ryobi Weed Whacker and lawnmower. But right now, what I need to do this weekend, I got to remember to do it, is I have to disable my lawnmower and send them a picture so I can get a brand new one because it's on a recall.
Is it you got electric lawnmower?
My push mower is, yeah.
Oh, okay. I
have a Craftsman riding 0-turn, and then I have the Ryobi push mower, which I brought with me from Washington. I got the push mower and the weed eater, and the weed eater's nice, and it works fine. I use it all the time.
You want to talk about a company that has an extensive line like Ryobi? I believe they probably almost have more stuff than Milwaukee battery powered. It is ridiculous. When you look into
Ryobi.
Oh my God. There was a guy on YouTube I seen. He literally lined all 3 walls of his garage with just Ryobi stuff hanging.
I've seen it. Ryobi has a huge selection. Milwaukee, the problem with them is they came out with their lawnmower 6 months too late for me.
Yeah.
Because it uses the same batteries that I have,
Yeah.
Whereas the Ryobi uses a bigger battery.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mind that now. I've just, but now I have Ryobi tools again. So I have Ryobi small batteries again.
That's something I've never used. Well, 2 things I've never used. I've never used a battery operated weed eater or a damn push mower. Never used
battery operated weed eaters to me are like the perfect weed eater. As long as they keep running, because you don't have to worry about getting them started. You don't have to worry about the gas.
Well, I bought one
later. For the most part,
I'd mix up a gallon of gas for the summer. I'd use a half a can. I'd fight the thing. And I'll tell you what, I got that Milwaukee Weed Whacker, even though I do fight it from overheating for whatever reason, which they've come out with a new iteration.
The new ones are better, I hear.
I got the pole saw attachment to it, but I got it and I'm like, this thing has more power than that gas powered one I had.
Yeah, but the one thing you can't do with that battery one that you can do with a gas is keep on going. Because when that battery dies, you're dead.
That's why I have 3 batteries.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would make it a lot easier.
And the charger will have 1 battery recharged before I'm done with the other battery.
I got nothing against them. I've just never used one before. Never used neither one of them before.
I like them.
I never tried them.
We get the lot next to the shop, so I'm looking at getting my dealer license for Tennessee and Alabama and selling cars. Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah. I like the idea of the battery operated weed eater. That seems like it's awesome.
I think, and mine, I don't have the pole saw, but I have no use for it anymore. I do have the edger attachment, which I also have no use for anymore.
Oh, no, I would absolutely love an edger attachment. Holy shit!
The thing works great.
So
I had the Ryobi gas powered one, and that's the reason I bought. That's one reason it steered me to the Ryobi electric when I went to change it. Because I already had the attachments and I wanted to keep using them, and they fit. They cross fit. They work for the same. They were the same. It's the same thing with just a different motor on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my weed eater is heavier than a
I bought the
motherfucker.
Ryobi, and because I was doing that, I went ahead and bought the Ryobi lawnmower too,
Yeah.
which you can put 2 batteries in it, but it can only use one at a time, and you got to pull the thing out and turn it around, But it'll
I
hold
know.
batteries.
My weed eater is heavier than a motherfucker. I got an old steel weed eater. It's probably about 9 years old. And I got the edger attachment and stuff on it. But
Yeah.
damn, dude, you talking about that motherfucker will wear you out carrying that so much around. It's heavy as
Well,
hell.
this one's not so bad, and it has more power than the gas powered one did.
You got a big one, don't you, Salty?
Yeah, I got a big one, dude. Mine's huge.
That's like 130, I think it is. It's like one
Yeah,
of the biggest.
it's big.
It's the only one that takes the attachment.
Yeah, mine's huge.
When I used to have an old Still, I had one with handlebars on it and a harness, so you wore it around your neck.
Well, see, I don't like the ones with the handlebars. I like the ones just with the little curvy bar that's on the handle itself, on the bar itself.
You had handlebars, and you had to wear a thing around you. You couldn't hold it yourself. The damn thing.
That
Hell
one
no. That's the way mine is.
Both versions. You can get it with the handlebars, and you can't, because my buddy had both versions because he was doing landscaping, trying to get into excavating, but you got to start a business somewhere. So he cut grass and weed whack. So he had that FS 130, and you could get it in both versions. And he had it with just a little loop, and he didn't. It was ridiculous. He honestly didn't like using it. He never used it for weed.
No, I don't like using mine at all. I mean, I didn't mind it 9 years ago, 10 years ago when I had it. I didn't mind it. But now I'm like, when I'm down at my brother's house and I break it out of my container and get ready to use it, I'm looking at him. I was like, fuck you, use it. I'm riding your lawnmower.
So the one I'm talking about, I used, and we didn't own it. It was a friend of my stepdad's. He was the groundskeeper at a cemetery, and it was his. And this thing, the string on it, I swear the thing was like, it was over.
It's probably like 115.
It was over 2 foot.
Yeah.
The whole be held away from you because it was big, but it had a big, it had a guard on it. But oh my god, he just cut all the grass with that. He just grass with it.
My brother's even got something worse. He's got the damn extended pole saw steel. Dude, trying to hold that big gas powered sumbitch above your head and cut limbs, man, it will just absolutely kill you. It's so damn heavy. I hate that damn thing.
So I don't have to worry about that.
I'll tell you what, like I have that Milwaukee weed whacker that I can change out the heads. I can get the edger, the power broom. The
power broom would be nice, and I don't think Kirby has that.
And you can get the pole saw, which I have. The wife bought it for me because there were some branches dangling down, and I was going to try to climb up there. So she bought me a pole saw attachment. But you can buy a 36-inch extension for the center.
Nice.
That thing was great. I'm like, this thing's all I have to do. It's nice and light. To cut anything I needed it to cut. Hell, I've cut firewood with it because my chainsaw wouldn't start.
Dude, I tell you, the best pole saw I've ever used, and my oldest brother has this one. He's got a cheap Harbor Freight. It's like a $80-$90 damn pole saw, and it's electric. And that thing extends out, dude. I'm gonna tell you, that motherfucker will cut anything you want it to cut, and it's light. It don't kill you when you're trying to use it. I'm like, hell yeah, this is the ticket here, because trying to use my brother's gas power one, my other brother's gas, oh man, shit, you better be a man when you hold on that bitch. That's about to wear you out.
Did I miss a comment from MJI?
Did he say something?
Well, no. Scroll up. Jamie seems to be talking to him, but I don't see a comment from him.
See, the last comment I got from MJI, I'm still scrolling. I ain't got to it yet.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he's way okay. Last comment. I'm gonna miss the South. If I wasn't,
I saw that
for family. Yeah, that's the last one I see from MJI. And then Woody's was right after saying no way. I haven't seen.
Well, maybe she's answering. Maybe she's been looking through the chat and saw that.
Yep.
Okay.
About the living up north thing.
Yeah, man. Like I said, fuck the heavy pole saws and shit. Back when I was younger, it wasn't no problem. But man, I'm in my mid-50s now. I ain't trying to hold that heavy shit above my head no more. Screw that shit. I'm like, dude, there's got to be a lighter and easier way than doing this shit. Well, now, see, now my other brother, my oldest brother, he done away with his regular weed eaters, and I can't think of the name of those things, but they're like a trimmer. You push them like a lawnmower, but it's got a weed eater thing on the bottom of it.
Trimmer.
DR.
Yeah, I think it's a DR trimmer. I think that's what it is. Dude, I love using.
DRs, and they got they're weed whackers on wheels. I mean, I call them DRs.
I love those damn things. His is self
push hog too that works really well.
Yeah, his is self-propelled. Dude, I'm like, oh shit, this is gravy here. I love using this bitch.
Those are nice.
Yeah, he's got one of them. He bought it last summer, I think it was. Not some shit.
That
That don't
big
seem
and
bad.
do that, I'm just gonna use my lawnmower.
Yeah, man. But I tell you what, man, grabbing a hold to that and pushing it, then picking up something, and carrying it around the yard. Oh man, I'll push that bitch all day long. It ain't no problem with me. I'm like, it ain't like my fat ass don't need to exercise or put a walker behind it anyway. So
The weed eater hurts my back, hurts my arm.
yeah, same here. I'm gonna sell my steel. It's a super nice weed eater. Don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna have no problem selling it, but I don't want to carry the heavy motherfucker around no more.
You got a 70 Bronco?
Who's got a
You
70
gotta
Bronco?
burn it down to the frame. You suck.
Oh, is that the one you had in your shop a while back that you showed us pictures of, Miss Carol? Because that was a good looking truck. If you're talking about the same one you showed us pictures of.
Already down to the frame, she said.
You got some work ahead of you, but that's gonna be a nice. Is that yours or is that you doing that for a customer of yours?
Recently picked up, it says.
Oh, okay. So she recently picked up. Well, you got a nice score then. I'd love to have, damn, a 70 Bronco. Holy shit, them things are expensive as fuck.
Nice Ford unfinished roller black to put in it.
My buddy's dad's actually he's gonna try to get. He's been moving funds around and figuring out what he needs to do to retire. The one that has that trailer is going to help me move his truck.
Oh, really?
Second time, and that's what he started to get into is building. He's been buying early 70s, late 60s Broncos, restoring them. He did one.
I already took her out before I came out.
I think he did a 72. His first one he ever did. He took probably about a year to do it. And he probably had 55,000 in it when he was said and done. Sold it on Bring a Trailer for 97.5.
Damn.
He's bought 4. He's done 3 more since, and he's got 2 sitting outside, ready to
go. Are you saying Broncos or Blazers?
Broncos.
Oh, Broncos will bring nice money, but I'm telling you, the money that you have to invest in those things, and then you hope you get your investment back with profit. That's a chunk of change, man, to take a chance on. That's a lot of money.
$55,000. So
yeah, that's a lot of fucking money, dude. $55,000 might not be a lot to other folks, but that's a hell of a lot of money to me. That's a hell of a lot. Just to hope and pray that you sell it and maybe get a quarter profit. Hopefully you can get a quarter profit.
Here.
Say what now?
Good.
What was that, Pinks?
I bring that much home a year.
That's what I'm saying. That's, dude, I mean, but like I said, to buy one and then dump 55,000 into it to restore it and then pray you get a quarter profit out of that so you can be in the green instead of the red. I'm like, dude, that's a big chance because you just don't know. You know what your vision is might not be this other person's vision. He's like, I don't see $80,000-$90,000 in that thing. You might see it, but I don't.
He did the way he redid it for himself. Don't get me wrong. He decided to sell it and seen what they're going for. And once it sold for what he did, he figured if he got most, because he played with it for a couple of years, like it was nice. I'm trying to find a picture of it.
It
wasn't spectacular.
$5,000 home a year after tax. I don't. I just didn't.
I would love to have that kind of money and time, actually. Well, don't get me wrong, I got the time because my fat ass don't do nothing else. But to have the money and when you do something like that, though, you need a shop to be able to put it inside of and work all the time. It ain't like something you can just work on out in the driveway every now and then, because hell, then you're kicking a dead horse. You know what I mean? Because by the time you do anything, the shit's gonna be fucking rotting and decaying and getting old and shit like that. So
yeah, like I mean, he didn't like he's not sure, he's not hard up on money. That's something like he's got that 42-foot box trailer. He has a new F450. He has a Bronco Raptor, a Bronco Badlands.
He ain't hurting. You're right. He ain't hurting for money.
And then he's got an F1.
You got all that. You ain't hurting for money. You doing all right.
F100s. He's got a 69 Boss, which was his dad's.
Oh my God. Got
now he's
looking, Boss. Holy shit. He got a nice ride.
How old is this guy?
Yeah, no shit.
Same age as my dad. I think he's 59 or 60.
Oh, okay.
God damn, he's done something right in his lifetime. Is all I got to say.
I fucked up.
Yeah, I'm with you, Pete. I fucked up. Hearing that shit, I'm 55. Yeah, I fucked up. I fucked up something.
Where in the
54.
hell is the camera
Close to
button?
that.
Did I fuck something up? Or can I just
I
not?
don't.
Oh, I couldn't
I
see
fucked
something.
up.
That's why.
We can still hear you. So
Oh, yeah.
That's the Bronco he sold.
Oh, that's cute.
hold on one second. Let me turn it off chat and look at the panel. Hold on a second. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, that's a good looking truck.
That's a cute little guy.
And that's the one he just sold for 90 something thousand.
Yeah, he sold that one. Was that 2 years ago?
Holy
then-
shit.
Let me see here. I think this is another one he did. He was in the middle of restoring.
Oh,
Damn.
damn. Look at that.
Damn. Boy, he likes them high though, don't he?
Yeah.
That's what people
But
like.
I guess that's where the money's at though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even know this. Why didn't Steve tell me about this?
I don't know.
This
Can
one
we
must
see
have
what? Let us see what you look talking about.
Tell me what you see there.
I see a supercharger.
It's in that Bronco. It's
Carbureted.
in that green one you just seen. I didn't know he did that.
That's a carburetor too, isn't it?
Yep. It might be EFI, but I'd bet and say it's a carburetor if I know.
I
him.
guarantee it looks like a blow through.
Yeah.
Oh, nope. It's a Holly. I see it in the back, or it's
Yeah.
It can still be a
Holly. I can see it way back in the back.
It can be a blow through Holly, that's for sure.
Let me see. This is his dad. Actually, he got this because of his dad. His dad bought that new.
Nice.
Oh shit, that's nice.
It's all original. It's got 25,000. Now you look at it in person, it looks like it's got about 125,000 or 225. So it's not in perfect shape, but it is all original.
And that's the 69 Boss?
Yep.
Damn.
Sure is.
Traded a 60. He had the receipt of the trade that he made on it. I want to say it was a 67 or 68 Torino. He's traded.
My dream Mustang, period, is a 70 Boss 429. That is my dream car. I know I will have to hit the lottery to ever be able to afford one of those damn things, but that is my dream Mustang.
Well, at least
to
you
own
can
one of
play
those.
the lottery where you live.
Yeah, I can play it here, but I damn sure ain't good at hitting it because I've been playing it a long time and ain't hit that summit for nothing yet.
I have to go to a different state.
This guy's
Yeah,
trying to think. He's wanting.
I don't know.
He's good.
No, I was just going to ask Pinks, how far are you from the Georgia line? Oh, well, Tennessee might have the lottery, right?
I think I'll go to Tennessee or Mississippi first. They're like half an hour away.
Oh, yeah, must definitely. You wouldn't want to go to Georgia line then.
It's a little over half an hour to get to that store in either.
Yeah, I can go down the street and play the lottery, but hell, when's the last time anybody's heard of anybody hitting one of those big lotteries from Georgia? It just never happens. It's always out west some damn where everybody hits it.
I can hit a little one.
Yeah, I'm like you. Hell, I just like to get a scratch off ticket and win a couple hundred bucks. I think I'd hit the lottery at that point.
Yeah.
Because hell, as much money as I spend on these damn things, dude, because every week goes by, I spend $20 on lottery tickets.
I don't.
And I mean, I only spend 20. I know there's a dude, I see people in there all the time.
But
man, I've watched a guy, you know, them $2 scratch off they call jumbo bucks. I've watched a guy. Well, no, you don't. But we got this ticket here. It's called a $2 jumbo buck, and the chance you can win 50,000 on it. I watched a guy go in there and buy 2 full rolls, the whole damn roll. Just like he goes, give me 2 full rolls of those. I was like, holy shit, that's a lot of fucking tickets on one roll.
I really hope he won.
Me too, dude. Because I don't know how much it cost him to buy those. But you got to remember,
Or has a winner, you know.
You know, them rolls are thick. I mean, they're big, thick rolls, and each one of those tickets are $2 a piece. So
Like
I don't know how much he's.
Probably had to be about $2,000 a piece.
That's a lot of fucking money, dude. Holy
There's
shit!
either 500 to 1,000 tickets on a roll.
Yeah, dude. I've I've sit there and I've walked in behind people who takes $100 bill and lays it on the table and tells them like we got this like Georgia lottery here. It's called a Fantasy 5, and they draw it, and each one of those tickets are $1 a piece. I've watched people go up there and set $100 on the damn counter. Give me 100 Fantasy 5s. I'm like, God damn, boy, y'all got more money than I got.
Sorry, I misspoke when I said that. This is the Bronco he sold. I forgot he had this one. The blue one was his off-road one.
Okay, I'm like 25 feet away from my phone now.
That's
I'm just up walking around.
He sold it for 92. I just searched his profile. There was the final number he got on it.
92,000.
I'm just up walking around stretching my legs. I've been sitting in that damn chair over there so long, my damn legs going to sleep.
$92,000.
Hell yeah. But still,
351, 4-speed automatic, dual range transfer.
Is a 30,000 ADAS calibration system, but that's what's an ADAS calibration?
I have no idea. I never even heard of that.
Me either. Automatic and suck it calibration.
I tell you though, that's a good return on investment though. Even though he might have invested 55,000 to get 92 out of it, hey, that's a pretty good chunk of change right there. That's a nice profit.
It's $37,000.
Yeah, that ain't bad money right there. Yeah, I guess I would I'd continue to do them too if I feel like I could get that much money every time. Fuck, I'd be looking them out too. Shit, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, but
driving
I'm
and
like,
lane centering tech. Okay, for the adaptive cruise stuff. Yeah.
I'm just wondering, Nate, how long does he got in restoring each one of these damn trucks? Like how much?
Let me go through.
How much time does he got like in one truck?
I think I don't know how long he had in this one. I want to say
Yeah,
he had a
I'm going to give you about 10 more minutes.
Okay, sounds good, Pinks.
Yeah, sounds good. Let me scroll through his pictures because he's one of those guys. He'll post every update on planet Earth.
But I'm going to run to the bathroom first, so I'll be right back.
All right.
He had it at the World of Wheels January 22nd. It was probably right. I think it was right before he sold it.
I had a friend of mine who had his 60. I'm not good on years and numbers here, but it's a 60s Corvette. The back window was split, so I don't know if that's a 63 or 64 or whatever that year is. I know it's a 1-year car only. It's either a 63 split window or 64 split window.
I think it's a 63.
Yeah, I like I said, don't hold me to that because I'm not good on the years of those Corvettes, but he had his in the World of Wheels one time.
Yeah, I'm looking through here. What the hell? I can't believe there's no way he restored that and didn't take no damn pictures. I call bullshit. I must not have scrolled far enough yet. February.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm actually going to do tomorrow. I actually have no plans to do anything tomorrow. But my mom has not woke up and gave me her to-do list yet, so that could all possibly change. I already went and got all of her prescriptions. I done took her to the doctor. See, I went and got her bananas and her damn butter pickles today. So hopefully, yeah, she buys the piss out of those damn butter pickles because for some reason she has a lot of cramps, but pickle juice is the only thing that will help.
Have a good evening there, Miss Carol.
Take it easy, Miss Carol.
Night.
Yeah, so I go buy her the butter pickles and she drinks the pickle juice out of it. So
I'd eat the pickles myself.
Yeah, she eats the pickles too. Don't get me wrong, she eats the pickles too, but she drinks a lot of the pickle juice out of it because of the cramps and stuff. I just couldn't find her a really big jar tonight.
Would help more with that than the butter pickles.
Y'all are the pickle experts. I don't know. I don't eat pickles at all, so
I don't either.
I love pickles, but I would think that the juice from kosher dill pickles would be better than for the.
I'll definitely tell her about it then, because if it'll help her cramps, I guarantee you, my mom will try it.
Well, I just because of the salt content. There's more salt content in a dill and kosher dills, especially than there is in butter pickles. I love, but it may be a flavor thing too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she made sure to tell me to get the sweet. So
Yeah,
you're right. It could be a
that's
flavor
a flavor
thing.
thing, and that works too. It just, I think the kosher works. I think kosher dill works better.
Okay, well I'll definitely tell her about it though for sure. If it'll help her cramps, I'll be the first one to be happy to go get them for her.
Yeah.
Because she said her cramps moved from one side of her body over to the other.
My cramps are constant, and pickle juice doesn't fucking help anymore. So.
Yeah, I just took her last week to get those damn shots in her damn back, and yeah, man, when she gets, like I said, my mom's really pale skinned. She's a natural redhead, so she, you know how they are. She's pale white, and so when she gets a shot, dude, her whole damn back, all the way down to her buttocks and everything, is just bruised. I mean, bruised so bad. She cannot even sit and lay on her back or side or chest, lay on her stomach.
I know.
And I feel sorry for her, man, because there's nothing I can do to help her, and she's just in pain all the time.
A good girl. Who's my good Fiona?
December 29th, 2018, he's got a chassis, and it looks like he might have bought it in pieces. Like somebody had already kind of done the frame and bought like some of the chassis stuff, but didn't do anything else.
I've never restored a vehicle to that spec before, or to that finish or whatever, like back to original. I've just never took a car to there. I always seem to get, when I'm working on something, I always seem to deviate from whatever the plan I start with, and it always ends up being something else. It always turns into a fucking hot rod. At least on my dad's truck, I know that won't turn into a hot rod. It'll be just what I want it to be. But we just got to get started on the motherfucker one day. I mean, we're trying now to actually get it fired up and see if we can get it to run, because it's been sitting in the same spot for 24 years. We've never even turned a key to even try to crank it or nothing. But we did take the radiator cap off, and believe this shit or not, and it surprised the hell out of me and my brother. We took the radiator cap off, and the antifreeze that's in the radiator is still nice and green, and we stuck a damn tester in it, and it reads 40 below. And I'm like, oh man, that
hygrometer?
Huh?
The hygrometer?
Yeah, it's just one of my damn little old plastic things. Got a little tube on the end. You stick it down in there.
I think those are called hygrometers, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong about that.
I don't know what the name of it. I just know I ordered off of Amazon.
So I don't have one anymore. My last one got it got brittle, and it cracked open on me. So
I know I ordered this one off of Amazon. I think it cost me like $8 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm sure they're cheap, but I just never had a need for one recently.
But I just couldn't believe it, man. When we stuck it down there and checked this antifreeze, after 24 years, it still reads 40 below. And I'm like, okay, I'm happy about this. This gives me good sign that the last time it was ran, it had antifreeze in the engine. So I know, I feel confident. I know the block is not cracked and it's not froze up. So like I said, we just parked it 24 years ago when my brother picked it up and drove it to his house, and it's been sitting in the same spot for 24 years, literally the same fucking spot. I mean, we drug it around the yard, you know what I mean? But we've never tried to turn the key to crank the truck. So
it looks like it took him 2 years from the first pictures of anything that resembled a Bronco, and it was pieces in a garage that is not his, to full seats in it and everything. 2 years almost to the day.
Wow.
I have never spent that long working on any one vehicle, not my whole life.
He's picky.
Now,
he's particular and cheap, and I don't know how that's possible, but he manages it.
My Mustangs back in the 80s when I was drag racing and stuff, yeah, I had the same one for a long time drag racing it, but hell, I was changing the motor every 2 or 3 weeks because I busted a block. You know, going back to the junkyard, buying another $200 block and taking it home and taking all my good shit off and putting it on that one, going right back to the track and spraying the piss out of it.
This is what he's wanting to. I talked to him about this, and he knows a lot of guys in him. He's trying to figure out how he's going to own this.
Oh, let me find my phone. Let me find my phone. Where's my phone at? Here it is right here. Got to bend my fat ass over to get it.
Not that
particular. Oh, God. Been say a Ford GT. Oh, shit.
An original, not an old one, not a new one.
Oh, he wants the 60s, the original GT40?
Yep.
Oh
Yes,
Lord.
he knows what they cost. And I when I seen him at the boss reunion this summer, I said, "So, were you gonna get one?" He says, "It's looking like I might be able to get one." He says, "I'm still trying to come up with the funds."
Shit, man. I don't know how much one of those original GT40s back then would have costed. God almighty.
He's drove a couple of them. He's friends with a guy that I don't know if he's a part of the club or he's a guy that knows a lot about him. He was actually at the Boss Nationals or the Boss reunion. Because
I've seen them at car shows and stuff, but I've never sit in one or rode in one or nothing like that. I've heard the guy at the car show fired up, but that's about as much as I've seen it.
He drove one. That was the end. He wants one bad.
I've never drove any of the iterations of the GT40. That's something I've never drove or rode in one of them.
That's cool.
I mean, this is his collection of vehicles.
Oh wow.
It's the F100. That's the blue Bronco.
I've seen that picture before.
Yeah. His Raptor Bronco, his wife's Bronco. And there's
Like I said, the old fella, he definitely done something right in his life. He is not hurting for any cash.
Now, I mean, there are some, and we all go through this. His dad was had money, and his dad passed away. His wife's parents have passed away. So they've inherited money. And that's helped. Not saying he didn't have nothing whenever they all passed away at some point or another.
Must sound like he does pretty good with his money, though.
Yeah. We can't ever trade money for a parent or a sibling or
anyone. Oh, no. I'd love to have my father back, but you know how that is. The only way I'm going to see him is I'm going to have to meet him on the other side at some time. If we get a chance, we'll find out. I won't never be able to tell y'all about it, but we'll find out.
I'll see you down there.
Yeah, I'm definitely going down there. If I don't change something quick, I'm definitely going down there.
Get down there and warm up the beer.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely be drinking beer. It might be hotter than a motherfucker, but I'm still gonna drink it.
Oh, no. Just remember, down there, the beer will be there and it'll be ice cold. It'll be just out of reach.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be the worst part. I'll see it, but won't be able to touch it. That'll be the worst part.
The guy will be dangling it in front of you, and you'll be walking towards it constantly.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'll be like one of them damn zombie movies. I'll be chasing somebody and never get to them. Yep, that'll be me for sure. Well, fellas, bad as I hate to do it, I'm gonna cut this thing short, man. I'm gonna get off here.
Getting ready to cut it off anyway, so that
it is bedtime for me, man. I'm ready to go to bed.
You too. There's 11 people watching.
Yeah, it's are they? I don't even know. I can't tell.
Says.
Damn. Well, cool. So I know there's a comment.
But anyway, fellas, it's been fun. It's been pretty good. This is almost 4 hours long, but early tonight, so I kind of like. I was
been a good live stream,
so I could get out of here early, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, it's actually been a good live stream. I've enjoyed the hell out of it tonight. Y'all take care, guys, and we will talk to y'all tomorrow or maybe Friday or this weekend sometime.
I will not talk to anybody. I got a birthday party to go to out of state.
Make damn sure you get drunk.
I'm gonna see my wife, so I don't give a shit as long as I get laid.
Well, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Hey, look, you appreciate that shit now that you married.
Fuck, I appreciate it when she's not around.
Yeah. All right, fellas. Y'all have a good one. Pinks, take care. Appreciate the live. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Hey, everybody that's been in here tonight. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting in the chat. And I'll see you again next week. If I don't see you before then, keep on the lookout. I should have a video review coming up sometime soon on a new product I got. So look for that. I'm hoping to have it done here by the weekend. Till then, I'll see y'all later. We are done. We out.